Hi there. Hi, everyone. I made it. I'm here. I see three people and two thumbs up. Thank you. Boy, I tell you, it was quite a journey to get here today, but I made it. I am here. And thank you for being here and for watching. Um, I'm going to just give it a few minutes to let people come in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hi, JJ. How you doing? Welcome in, Jeannie. Happy hump day. Wah, 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 wah. I hope it's not a wah, 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 wah day. I hope it's better than that for you. I've had a rough week. I've been very depressed all week and just dealing with physical chronic pain, depression, fighting depression, just the usual stuff. We all have it. Everybody deals with stuff that's to some degree or another. It's always something. Oh, Mala. Hello, Senorita Estrella. Yes, little Mala just threw up all over my bed about a half hour ago. I should take the quilt off and soak it because it's like a dark color. It's not good. It's just something she ate. She gets upset tummies fairly frequently. She has a sensitive stomach, but she's okay. She's running around. She's acting fine now that she threw up all over my comforter. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy Wednesday. I made it. I didn't know if I was going to do the show today. I'm just going to be honest. I went back and forth a lot. Uh, it's a combination of things. I have so much going on right now that I haven't even talked about. It's a lot. There's many layers. Um, one of the many things that I have going on that is making me feel overwhelmed. And hi, Karen. Thanks for coming in. Welcome in, Karen's Vintage Montreal in the house. One of my favorite sellers. I was just saying one of the things that is giving me a little stress and anxiety is the fact that my daughter, my only child, even though she's an adult, she's in her 30s, mid 30s, she arrived in Kathmandu, Nepal yesterday, and she's going to be there for 3 months. Very exciting. She's staying in a very nice apartment. She went there for it's part of she's in a language program. She's studying classical Tibetan as she has to pass her classical Tibetan class to earn her master's degree. She's at University of Chicago, and she's supposed to be graduating in a year, next June 2027, and which is very exciting, and it's all wonderful. And of course, that kid of mine is on 3 different continents every year. I'm not even exaggerating, but I do have a lot of fun living vicariously through her. But as a mom, I worry. She's in a good place. She's with a lot of good people. They're looking out for her, and she's a very seasoned traveler. I never have to worry about her traveling. But yeah, it's so cool, Jeannie. She is a Master of Divinity student at the University of Chicago Divinity School. It's like where I think she studies like world religions and philosophy and stuff like that. But part of the requirement is a language, and the language she chose was Tibetan, which is extremely difficult. It's one of the hardest language. My kid doesn't like to do anything the easy way. She's a lot like me. I think she must have got it from me. But she's going to have an amazing summer in Nepal. And she's already racked up so many incredible life experiences. She's just a traveler. She's just a talented person who can do a lot of wonderful things. And she's been to India many times. She was on the Great Wall of China a year ago. Because she also applies to go for sometimes it's a program through the university, like cultural exchange things. And she applies, and if she's accepted, the university pays for most, if not all of it. It's really nice. But she's a smarty. She knows how to find these things and applies for them, and she gets them. So, and it all helps to benefit her in earning her degree. So it's all good. So yeah, and I had so many other things going on, but I almost didn't do my. I almost wasn't going to do my show today, but I'm so glad that I did. We're going to do some cheap and cheerful. We're going to do some clearance sale prices. I've got some stuff here ready that is going to be quite affordable. Gemstones, carved gemstone pendants. Have a pretty antique brooch. I got a really cool new wooden brooch. So do you guys remember this? I'm going to start off with weird and wonderful. Might as well get started. Yeah, that's the time to do it, Senorita Estrella. We should, travel while you're young, if you can at all. Travel while you're young. Hello, beach, please. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Oh, you guys, I should tell you, our beloved Devin is not going to be with us today, but she'll be right back here on Friday for the Friday night owl show. So I am flying solo today. Hi, Manx. Welcome in. Thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you for being here. And please hit the thumbs up. I think there's only 4, and I see 20 people watching. That's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Devin will be back on Friday. I'm flying solo, so it's not going to be fantastic. But you know what? I'm excited to do the show by myself. I wanted to do it by myself. I want to see how it's going. Devin is fine. Everything's good. She just had a family obligation. And she may pop in later tonight if I'm on long enough, after she gets home, if she's able to. But I'm not expecting her tonight at all. But she'll be back on Friday. Business as usual. Hey, Corvus, good to see you. Hello and welcome in, honey. I'm going to start off with weird. I showed this before. This is a nice piece of hand-carved folk art. It's carved wood. And it's an amazing buffalo medicine man. I've decided he's a buffalo medicine man. I'm not sure. I don't know what it was meant to be. It's all handmade. This is folk art, and as you can see, there's horsehair in here. It's attached with a nail into this carved wooden, incredible face. This is horsehair, I believe, some type of very coarse hair. It's held with, these are like pipe cleaners. There's a wire inside, so it's very secure. This feels really well made, like it's not going to fall apart or anything. You don't have to worry about that. And it's probably dates back to somewhere in the mid-century, 50s, 60s. But it is incredible. These are not, I've decided these are lucite or acrylic or some kind of plastic. The horns are painted black and they go all the way across there. And as you can see, there's another nail. The construction is incredible. He's just amazing little badass guy. I've named him Buffalo Bob. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I don't know what else to call him. I've kind of grown fond of him. Anyway, Buffalo Bob here is about 3 inches. And he's going to be a starting bid. I'm doing auctions now instead of buy it nows. So, hi, Michael. Welcome. Hey, Shalbell. Welcome in. Hi, Monica. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Welcome in, sweetheart. I'm going to remember to keep an eye on the chat since I'm working alone tonight. And I want to work alone. This is going to force me to follow the chat. And I'm not going to type in big descriptions, just the starting bids. Okay. So, and I am doing auctions today. Everything's going to be a starting bid. All right. So, Buffalo Bob here, nice, freaking amazing piece of folk art. And here for scale, you can see how large it is. Oh, it's so cool. This would make an incredible bolo. Of course, that's just me. I like things like that. So he's going to be a starting bid of 50. And Let me see if I can type this properly. There. How come it didn't work? Oh, it did work. There it is. Hi, Marilyn. Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to have some deals. Oh, you guys, I'm so glad I came on now. Listen, up until about 3 hours ago, I wasn't going to do the show tonight. And just because I've been struggling with a lot of depression this week, and I have just many, many things on my mind and things causing me anxiety and stress. And we all have stuff, right? And I just would have missed seeing everyone too much. And I'm just so glad that I pushed myself to be here. And hi, Olga, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday, sweetheart. Okay, Buffalo Bob starting bid 50, handmade folk art from mid-century. There are people who collect wooden brooches and folk art who would probably go nuts for this. Aw, thank you, Karen. Karen, actually, I spoke to Karen earlier today. Karen from Karen's Vintage Montreal. I adore her. We're friends. And she kind of told me, she's like, oh, darn, I would have been just so, I really was, looking forward to the show. And that kind of made me realize, well, there are people looking forward to us all getting together every Wednesday. So I'm like, even if it's short, if it's only 2 or 3 hours, which I'm going to try to keep it no longer than 3 hours today, then I should make the effort to show up. And it really is helping pull me out of my depression. Okay, so that was Buffalo Bob. I'm going to call him a pass for now. There's that. If anyone is watching on playback, you can buy anything that I present here today simply by sending an email. You have to register and email me at venicevintagecafe@gmail.com and send me the registration information is very basic. What I need is all outlined on my YouTube title page up in the bio. I believe I did pin a list, and your real name, your YouTube screen name, billing and shipping address, phone number, and an email address that PayPal recognizes. Very simple. And for anyone new who might be watching, I do live auctions and live jewelry sales every week on Wednesdays at 7 and every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I have a new piece of folk art here. So this guy's incredible. And now we got this guy. This is probably from the 50s. And I believe this is Carolina myrtle wood, because I have a whole collection of carved wooden brooches like this, and the wood looks the same. So I do believe it is. He still has his little feathers in his hat. Amazing. And it's hand painted and hand carved. And I just think he's fantastic. Look at how huge he is. You could put that on a purse, on a jacket. Oh my gosh. And it has a very long pin in the back. This is old and it's in like great condition. All the paint is there. This has been saved in a collection somewhere, and I can tell it hasn't been. It is old, and it's beautifully worn, and just this. It's sanded, soft, and it's just nicely carved. So this guy, I think he's I don't know what you'd call him. But I'm going to do him for a starting bid of $40. So we'll do that. Oh, yikes. You got to put it there. SB. So I'm getting used to this now, you guys, doing it by myself. So he's 40, and he is very, very large. This is exceptionally large. This is jumbo size, 1/4 inches from top to bottom, and pretty incredible. People do collect these. So if anyone out there in YouTube land or in video land, wait, what happened? Did I lose you? It says I'm getting a warning that my connection is unstable. What happened? Are you all seeing me okay? There's a warning on my screen. If I'm disconnected for any reason, I will come right back on. So please come back and find me. Okay, thanks, Deb. There's a warning at the top of my screen and that makes me nervous. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, okay. Well, I'll just keep going. I glitched out for a bit and now I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what is happening. But if the live stream is disconnected for any reason, I will come right back on. All right. So we can put this down for now. This will be a pass. Can you hear me too? Everything's okay, right? Hi, Twist. Okay. I guess everyone can see me and hear me just fine. I'd like to show you these. I was wearing these in that little short that I just uploaded. Yeah, weird stuff was happening on my YouTube channel today. I uploaded that short, and when I went to watch it, it cut off like halfway through, like as if it didn't fully upload. But then other people told me they watched the whole thing just fine. So I really don't know. These are very old vintage Zuni turquoise snake eye earrings. They're unsigned. They're unsigned. They're sterling. They're half hoops, pierced. They're vintage. And they do, just from this design of them, it's like an old design, but they're definitely vintage and they're beautiful. And I'm going to give you the weight. These are beautiful when you put them on. They drop down about 1.25 inches to 1.5 inches. And they're just almost 6 grams together, not each. But I picked these up last week, and I did have to pay up a little bit for them because these were so I had to fight someone to win these in an auction. But I can do the best I can do on these is 150. And I'll never be able to go any lower because I had to pay for them. Because also, if no one buys them, I'm happy to wear them because they're fantastic. They're gorgeous. You see how big they are? Yeah, YouTube's having a bad day, Corvus. I don't know what's going on. So the warning disappeared now, thank goodness. But you can see how big these would be. These are gorgeous. They look really nice. Yeah, they are great. So these are Zuni turquoise snake eye. They do have that nice sawtooth bezel setting holding those stones in there. They're going to stay good. And I have to do 150 on these. Oh, I should put that in there. I forgot I have to do that. I'm getting the hang of this, you guys. There we go. There. Yeah, I had to fight for these, so I'm going to try to keep a pretty good pace today. Thanks for all the compliments on the funny little video that I uploaded from the fundraiser that I went to with my friend Maureen. Me and Maureen are like Lucy and Ethel, you guys. You know we are, right? We are like Lucy and Ethel. I love that girl so much. And she's doing my hair on Monday. I need it. She's my hairstylist. So let's see. I thought I had another. I guess I don't. I was looking for an earring holder. All right. Well, these are new. I'll say pass on these for now. We did. Thank you. We tried. You guys, my outfit, I'm very proud of this. I'm not even going to lie. I got the long full-length black crepe skirt cut on the bias, very nicely made. It's a nice skirt for $4. It was $8, but it was the yellow tag, so it was half off, so it was $4. and the twin set, that copper metallic twin set, for $30 over at the thrift. They had a lot of really nice clothes at the thrift. I was kind of surprised. I didn't think I'd find anything, but I did. Because, I'm still losing weight. I don't want to invest in fancy evening clothes yet, but maybe soon. Thank you. And you guys, you're so sweet. Thank you for the compliments. I told Maureen that everybody adores her, because I adore her too. So these are up next. Oh, excuse me. Let me write down. I'm trying to do what Devin does for me. So first I showed, okay, I did the wood brooches. Pardon me while I catch up. And then I did the other wood brooch. He looks like a medicine man. And he was 40. Okay. Then I did the Zuni earrings. Zuni half hoops. Wow, it looked like an outfit from Saks. Thanks. Hi, Bruce and Dennis. Welcome in. Bruden's treasure chest in the house. Welcome in, you guys. Thanks for coming. I'm on my own today, Bruce. So I'm typing in the prices only, and all of I'm doing auction now instead of buy it nows. So the Zuni half hoops were $150. Okay, up next is these here. Now these are signed Navajo, and they're signed by J. And it's marked sterling with a capital J. And I don't know if it'll focus, but there you go. There's the J. And they're beautiful, beautiful work. They're nice feather work, nice piece of red Mediterranean coral, nice piece of little blue turquoise nuggets. And as I learned from my friend Wendy Wolfwalker, who I respect and admire very much, traditionally the coral and turquoise combo is known as Mother Earth and Father Sky. And these are beautifully handmade earrings. Look at that. Those are nice. I think they're beautiful. These earrings, ooh, let me see. You got to bear with me because I didn't have time I wasn't even going to do the show till a couple hours ago. Trying to remember how much I paid for them so I don't do something stupid. Wouldn't be the first time. I give a lot of stuff away. I like quote unquote give away. Oh, by the way, if Frank Locasso is watching, I did find a Navajo fire agate ring, and I have it today. It's probably in one of these boxes. I may or may not show it. He said he's been looking for one for years. So I am going to wait till he shows up. And I hope you all know, I hope you all don't mind. But it was because of him that I got onto hunting for one. And I'm still hunting for more. They're so expensive. Holy smokes, they're expensive. So these are going to be the next item. And I just can't find my receipt. All right, well, okay. I'm going to just take a guess, and I can do these for 140, starting bid 140. Because I can't find my receipt. And they are signed Native American made, authentic. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Hoot, hoot. These are so nice. These are larger, they're on the larger side. And Rebecca Curry, may I say happy birthday? Is Rebecca here? I think I saw Rebecca Curry come in earlier. I know Rebecca B is here. If Rebecca K is here, I hope she's eating birthday cake and drinking champagne because today is her birthday. She did say that it was going to be today. I think it's today. So I want to say happy birthday to you, Rebecca. Yay, there you are. Happy birthday, darling. You look fantastic. And I'm not even just saying that. These are so pretty. Okay, these are a pass for now. Okay. Rebecca, I hope you're going to do something fun for your birthday this weekend, maybe this coming weekend. Here we go. Here's another pair of earrings. Aw, good, honey. You look amazing. I'm not going to say your age, but you all, let me tell you, and I'm telling you straight, she looks 15 years younger than what she says her age is. So I don't know. I don't know what kind of creams you're using, but I need to know what they are because I need to get me some. Okay, here is, I'm going to do these earrings next. These are vintage Southwestern with a really nice micro inlay in sterling. And these are on the smaller side, very wearable. They are a clip back. Beautiful inlay work. Look at all that nice intricate inlay work. These are cute. They're a really cute wearable size is what I liked about them. And these are going to be, oh, yeah. Should have prepared for this show. But oh no, why would we want to be prepared, right? All right. These are going to be a starting bid of 60. That would be these here. And then I'm going to run, these are Yazzie. I'll do these dangles next. Anybody watching who's new to my channel, you have to be registered before you can purchase. And registration is super easy. All you have to do is email me at venicevintagecafe@gmail.com and send me your real name, your YouTube screen name. Thank you so much, Deb. You're the sweetest. Your YouTube screen name, your real name, shipping and billing address, a email address that is recognized by PayPal, and I do need a phone number, please. It's for the carrier. It's required, especially if I'm going to insure a package. So these are beautiful, colorful earrings. You can see the size there. They're a nice wearable size. Not too overwhelming. If you're a petite person, they're not going to drown you. They're beautiful. Now these here, I'm going to move on. That's a pass. I'm going to move on here. These were made by Willie Yazzie. They are signed W. Yazzie. Beautiful little pieces of turquoise in there, sterling silver. Here's the back. You can see the signature W. Yazzie. They are sterling and turquoise. And these are starting bid. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these are Yazzie. Willie Yazzie is one of the senior makers of the Yazzie, the very well-known Yazzie family. It's a very well-known and well-established and renowned family of silversmiths. They're Navajo, and these are authentic Navajo-made earrings. And authentic pieces, you guys, I can't go any lower. That's why these are Southwestern. These were only 60, but I can't do that. I paid just a teensy bit less than what I'm asking for these. They're fantastic though. Rebecca Bolter, you got it, honey. They are signed. Congratulations. That is a good buy. How are you doing, Rebecca? I hope that life is treating you good these days. I tell you, I've had a rough week. Just been a lot going on. And I don't know if you were here when I said it, but about a half hour before I was supposed to go live, my dog threw up all over my bed, all over my cotton quilt. Might have to bleach that out. I should have soaked it, but I didn't. I didn't have time. I was going to take it and soak it, start it soaking while I do my show. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Excuse me one sec while I find a little, I need something to put I had extra bins all over the place. There's one right here. There we are. All right, I got you. Excellent. Oh boy, excuse me. W Yazzie. Nice one. Nice, nice. And let me put these. Now, these are fantastic. I did run these earlier in the show. If there's any interest, I'm going to put them on I'm going to go ahead and put them on this little earring stand. And if there's any requests in the chat, please let me know. Lulu, my cats do that too, right, Manx? Cats, that's mandatory. They're always coughing up something. But look, these are so pretty. These are amazing. These half hoops are amazing. They're snake eye turquoise in sterling, and they are old vintage. Oh, I want to show you these. I want to do these. I want to do these. I'm going to do these. There's some fun stuff here. So glad I decided to do my show. I almost didn't do it. Yeah, the cats, it's always something with the cats. You got out for a ride this morning. That's awesome. Do you ride a motorcycle or a bicycle? What are you riding? Or a horse? Oh, I'm so jealous. If you had a horse ride this morning, I'm super jealous. Hey, Merche, welcome. How are you doing? Welcome in, honey. Happy Wednesday. Yeah, she's okay though. Beach, please. She pukes up like twice a month. She has a sensitive stomach, and she's walking around acting fine. So I think she's okay. Yeah, it's not fun, especially when I have to clean up after her. Hey, Melly's jewelry box in the house. Welcome, Mel. Welcome in, Melly. Thank you for coming. Finally caught a live. Rebecca, you got lucky. I was trying to get logged in for those earrings. Aw, Melly. Thank you. I caught your show. Your shows are always great. Oh, thank you. I love this blouse too. I love the sunflowers all over it. Thank you so much. And I'm working alone. Oh, horses, Merche. I'm so jealous. Oh God. Love it, love it. You got to go for a ride. That's the best way. That would be like heaven to start my day with a horse ride. Wow. Amazing. Amazing. I used to go riding a lot when I was younger, when I was in high school and after high school. And then life got in the way and no time for those things that we enjoyed so much. I never had my own horse, but I always envied those that did. Oh, it's hailing outside by you? Holy cow. Oh, I hope the horses are okay. Everybody's okay. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. Thank you so much, you guys, for being so patient with me since I'm working alone. I don't have a moderator, and I'm excited to do that. I really want to see if I can do it. I'm trying because I should be able to do it. I'm trying really hard. Okay, so next up, I'd like to show this Tahi. This is a carinated cuff with some really nice stamp work. classic Navajo stamp work. It is signed Tahi. It is marked Tahi and sterling. Unfortunately, it does not say which Tahi. It's one of the famous Tahi clan. Right there. It says Tahi sterling. Let me make sure. Yeah, I showed it upside down. Sorry. Sterling Tahi. Okay. It goes this way. And it does say sterling Tahi. And there's beautiful stamp work on this. It's a very nice cuff. I've had it a while. I'm ready to let it go. It's a larger size. I had it way up here when I was showing it in my little preview video. This is probably good for a size 8 wrist. It is somewhat adjustable. It's very hard. This is not easily malleable at all. I mean, look at all the silver in there. I'll give you the weight. I'm going to call it a size 8, but as you can see by the oval shape, it's very, very hard to, I can't use, the cone is useless on it, but you can see this way, the size is about a little over 2.5. It's 2 3/4 at the widest point. And then down here, you've got about a 1 1/4 inch gap, which means it can be made a little smaller. I would be very, very careful. I think it should be heated up before you try to bend it much, because it is so thick. It's very strong. Like, it doesn't bend very easily. It is 25 grams of sterling silver. And the real value here is not in the sterling. It's in the who made it, as you all know. So this is going to be a Tahi bracelet. Sterling starting bid. I'm going rock bottom here because it's 180. Because if you look online in their shop, I think this is about 400. I forget now what it was, but it's up there. Well, maybe the plain one like this is about 250. I don't know. I would have to look. But I know that 180 for a Tahi bracelet is a great price. So hopefully somebody will pick up on that. Very, very nice. It's about a size 8. Be good for a guy or a girl. Terrific stacker. Perfect for stacking. You just wear it a little higher. You know, if it's a little bit big on you, you just put it up here. You just put a smaller bracelet under it, like I did. Never bothered me because I always like to stack it up, you know. Keratinated Tahi, 180. Okay. If there's no interest, I'm going to call it a pass, and we can move along to something else. Here's a nice cuff that I showed in the, oh, I have more earrings. I have earrings today, it looks like. Excuse me. I'm a little disorganized right now. There we go. All right. This is a sweet little cuff. This was in my preview. Little keratinated components there. These two outer edge with a nice heavy, thick, twisted rope design in the middle. Very pretty little piece of clear blue turquoise. It's unsigned, unmarked. It did test as sterling. You can see how well made this is. The ends, you see how well they made the ends here? It's all secured and soldered nicely. Beautiful little cuff here. This one is a size 6 1/4, a 6 1/2. Now it does fit I'm a 6 3/4. It does fit me just fine. It is adjustable. It's very thick and strong, but you can definitely squeeze it in or stretch it out a bit. No worries there. No stones to loosen, but it is a beautiful piece of turquoise there. Very nice, if you can see. Just a beautiful little piece of, there's a little bit of matrix here that's not damaged. There's no chips or anything. It's perfect. It's just a little touch of the matrix from the turquoise. 31 grams of sterling silver in a size 6 1/2. And this will be a, trying to remember. Okay, there we go. That is a nice cuff. That is a bargain for a cuff like this. It's only because it's not signed. If it was signed, it would be $100 more. As you all know. Hey, Meeble Sporella, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Happy Wednesday, Meebles. Thank you. It is an amazing deal. I agree. $150 is an amazing deal for a nice cuff, a very well-made cuff bracelet like this. You know, it is very well made. 31 grams, size 6 1/2, and it is adjustable. A quarter size up or down should not be a problem at all. You could even squeeze it in more than a quarter size to make it smaller if you wanted to, but do it carefully. How was your all's week? I hope everyone had a good week. Your chat. Thank you, Rebecca. Your chat, or wait, I want to see what Melly said. Melly, I love your channel. I watch Melly's Jewel Box all the time. Every chance I get, I watch on playback too. She has great stuff. Bruce, you're so cute. Lulu, you can do it. Oh, I am doing it, you guys. I'm doing it. Not as good. It's never going to be as good as when Devin's here with me. We do miss her, but she'll be back on Friday. Everything is okay. She just had some family stuff to do. Lulu, my chat are all my moderators. Like, constantly have to throw up stop signs, or are there symbols to get my attention? Yep. You'll be great. It takes a village. Girl, you know it takes a village. And I am so this is why I was kind of excited and glad to do this by myself, because it's forcing me to keep my eye on the chat. Okay, so we can pass on this cuff for now. If anybody wants it later, you can email me about it. Not a problem. Here's this one up next. Now, this was sold. I actually sold this, and the person who had purchased it, ran into some trouble and had to cancel the sale. And it happens, part of this crazy business that we're all in. But look at this spectacular beauty. And this is going to be a good price too, because yeah, it happens, Twist. It's okay. Look at what happened to Jason Adams. I just saw on his show, not last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before, somebody purchased like a third of his show and then didn't pay. I'm like, holy shit, what an asshole. So anyway, This is completely unmarked, but it is 925 sterling silver. There's nothing inside, but look at how beautiful all of this old red Mediterranean coral goes all the way around, all the way to the end. You do have some nice beads here and nice stamp work all around the side. They took the trouble to even inlay that twisted wire in there. I do enjoy, I love when they put the oxidation in the back behind the stones. It really makes them pop. And this is a pretty hefty, substantial bracelet, you guys. It's about a size 7.5, and I will measure it. We've got 60 grams. 60 grams. And I'll show you where it sits. It sits at 6 3/4 on the mandrel, but there's space up here in between. So now, needless to say, you cannot size this. Do not squeeze it. Do not bend it. Look at all those stones. You don't want to knock anything loose, but they're all amazing. They're beautifully aged, patinaed coral in that warm burnt orange color. I love that color. To me, that is just the way natural coral ages. And as you can see, I'm a 6 3/4, so I have some space here. And I would say this is a 7 1/4 to 7.5. And I have no trouble wearing this. I've worn it many times because I do like to stack my bracelets. I usually wear something with it below it, and I just push it up, as you can see. So this here, oh, yes, those unexpected mishaps. It happens, sweetheart. Yeah, that was terrible. But Jason is a true professional. He's completely unfazed. He had the names of the secondary bidders, and I'm sure he's reached out to them, and he already resold it all. No problem. No problem. He plans for the worst, like he said. But if it was me, I would have a heart attack. I would have been so mad. So this is going to be a starting bid of 400. And this is the triple row here. Now, I do have another one that is slightly narrower than this. It has only 2 rows here. You see how this one has the 3rd row inserted? No, it's not signed. That's why it's 400. It would be more if it was signed. This is the big one with 3 rows up here. I have another one exactly the same that is signed, and it's a little narrower. It has only 2 rows. And that one is also 400, but it's smaller. So this one is not. And 60, I think I said 61 grams, was it? 60 grams of beautiful Mediterranean red coral. I had to get, I won this in a national auction. And I mean, I don't know. I don't think I could go any lower than 400 on it. Have a great show. Have a good time, Rebecca. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Enjoy your evening. Have a glass of Prosecco or something from me, okay? For me. Enjoy your birthday, sweetheart. You deserve it. I mean, this is just a beauty. It's a beauty. Hey, pack your bags. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so if there's no interest in this coral cuff, it is 400 and it is available if anyone is watching on playback. Navajo Red Mediterranean coral cuff. Good, Rebecca. You will definitely have a couple of have a couple. It's your birthday. All right, so we'll put this down for now. Next up, I have a signed Augustine Largo cuff with a beautiful piece of old turquoise in there. Very nicely made. Augustine Largo has a very traditional classic style There's his signature AL. It says sterling. This is just some kind of a little patina there. That's nothing. Now this one fits my 6 3/4 perfectly. It is adjustable. So 6 3/4. And where's the bag? Hold on. Where's my little baggie that had the price tag on it? You see what I go through, you guys? It's like a constant battle. Here it is. Augustine Largo. Number 8 turquoise. Beautiful hunk of number 8 turquoise. Size 6.5. 33.5 grams of sterling silver. Beautiful, beautiful, nice file work on the sides. Augustine Largo is a well-known Navajo silversmith. This is starting bid $250. This one is older. It's in great condition. Nicely made. Look how thick gauge that sterling is. It's in great condition. Beautiful piece of turquoise in there. And I like the thick, the large. Rebecca's in at $250. Thank you, Rebecca. If there's any other interest, I need to see $255. Look at the beautiful cab. You're going to love this. Oh, we're at auction, Twist of Fate. I'm not doing buy it nows anymore. I'm doing, there are starting bids. It is totally fabulous. And it's, you know, it just feels so buttery, like really nicely made. All right, if there's no other interest, I'm going to count it down for Rebecca. That's going once, going twice, and sold to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca, and congratulations. All right. She's a beauty. Kind of sad to see her go. So I have an Augustine Largo ring. Since that bracelet was Augustine Largo, this was in my preview. And it is a huge hunk of Kingman turquoise. Look at the beauty in that. It's a very simple, modernist, minimalist ring. Now it is adjustable. You can see how that can adjust back there. There's his signature. There's the AL. And there's the sterling on that side. Nice wide band. Nice wide band. Beautiful. The color, just the color is spectacular. Now, I don't often see a hunk of turquoise that big. She's a beauty. And I can adjust it to whatever size you guys would like. Currently, it is set to a size 9 because that's good for my honker finger. Let's see. There we go. This was from a national auction as well, and I've had it for a while, so I'm actually going to reduce the price now. I can't really go any lower than this because I was asking $275 for. I think I started at $300. This is my rock bottom. I just want to get my money back out of it. So starting bid $225. I just, you know, basically am trying to get my money back so I can move on to other things. 22 grams. Devin's not here today, Jamie. Hello, Jamie, and welcome in. Yeah, Devin had a family thing to do. So she'll be back on Friday. She might pop in and surprise us later if we're on long enough. When she gets home, if she has the time, I'm sure she'll come in and say hi. But everything's okay. She just had stuff to do. And honestly, I had I kind of screwed up because I told her I wasn't going to do my show. And then about 3 hours before the show, I decided, oh, just get your shit together and just get on and do it. Because everyone would be disappointed. You guys all expect to have a nice little hangout. And I would have missed you all very much. So I can do 225 on this ring. Like I said, because of the auction, I really couldn't go any lower than that. But it is a fantastic ring. And it is quite a whomper of a statement ring. Isn't it great? I mean, look at that. The color of the sky, if I ever saw it, that is Kingman turquoise. It is gorgeous. And you feel very regal. I feel regal when I wear a ring like this. And if you all will forgive me for just a second, I'm going to run and put some music on, and I'm going to grab a drink because I started pretty much on time for once. Oh, look, I've been on for an hour. Time to do a giveaway too. We'll do a giveaway as soon as I get back. Oh, I know, right, Deb? Everyone is so wonderful. And I feel like I would have missed hanging out with you guys. So I'll be back in a second. Did you throw up again, baby? Where's my baby? Are you okay, honey? You okay, baby? Mala, where's Mala? Mala. I don't know where she is. She's hiding somewhere. Sometimes she goes under the bed for no reason. Well, I'm sure there is a reason to her. There you are. What you doing? She's doing downward dog stretches right now. She's doing her yoga, I guess. I don't know. She's good though. Thank you so much, everyone, for being so understanding. All right, so we'll pass on the Augustine Largo ring for now. Next up, I have a Chimney Butte ring that is a little too small for me. It's too small for my ring finger, and it's too big for my pinky finger. So it's got to go. I bought it because I loved it, and I still love it. It's freaking fabulous. This is Chimney Butte. It's signed. I'll show you the back. I didn't get the price tag off of it. That is the price. It's $240. That's a starting bid, signed Chimney Butte Sterling. And that is, there we go. Two very nice turquoise cabochons there. When you Google this, Chimney Butte, this same ring, this is, I think it's called Dots and Dashes, the series. There's a series of jewelry in this design with a nice triple shank, very thick gauge, good thick gauge sterling there. About 22 and a half grams of sterling and turquoise cabochons. Just a nice ring. I wish it fit me. I would wear this. So cool. Modern, fantastic. Chimney Butte is a Navajo manufacturer and designer. This is not, I wouldn't call it vintage. I think it's probably closer to 90s. It's hard to tell when this was made because I don't, they're not making this design anymore, as far as I know. But you can find it on the Chimney Butte website for about $600. You know, yeah, I probably could have it sized, but I have so much jewelry that I really, I'd rather just sell it and move on and get something else. I have so much, you guys. I don't need any more jewelry. Honestly, it's like, how much jewelry does, if you could see how many thousand, I have like a couple thousand pieces of jewelry. I just can't, I'm not worried about keeping it, but I do enjoy it. I think it's fabulous. It's beautiful. Right? Beach, please. Yeah. It's nice. It's a beautiful ring and it's a beautiful design. I just wish that I wish somebody would take it and love it and wear it. All right, so I'm going to go through this other hand. Oh, yeah, that would help, right? If I actually told you what the size was. Sorry. It's a size 6, honey. It's a size 6, and it is fantastic. It's gorgeous. Look at that. And I like the oxidation behind the design. Like I said, that always makes the design pop for me. This is signed Chimney Butte right there. It's a nice, clean signature, too. Very clear. This would be a collector's. You know, there's a lot of people who are into Chimney Butte are mad about Chimney Butte. They have, he made several famous rock stars commissioned work from him. Uh, you know, people like Slash, you know, you can, as you can imagine, all the bold, you know, fabulous jewelry that they wear. I always think of Chimney Butte as the rock star jewelry. That's just me, my idea in my head. But this is dots and dash or dot dash or dot and dash design, I think, with the nice big bubbles, big silver ball bubbles. She's a beauty. Too small. Boo. Darn. Okay. Well, we're going to. Hi, Corina. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, Corina. Welcome, welcome, darling. I'm going to put Chimney Butte right up here. And then I'm going to go through the rest of these things as well. And I have some Mexican pieces. I just wanted to run the Judith Ripka real quick in case someone was interested. This is solid. This is a natural, real citrine with a gorgeous honey cut, gorgeous color of a deep golden honey. And it's all sterling. Now, this one does not have any CZs. This is all just twisted rope design. Because, you know, Judith Ripka, she does things so well, but and uses a lot of CZs, but not in this case. This is a slightly split shank in a nice twisted rope design. And underneath it, there's a beautifully finished undergallery that with the fleur de lis. And it is signed Judith Ripka, of course. And I did test the stone, and it is a real citrine. Um, I'm going to offer this at a discounted price right now because I've had it for a while and it's time to move things. You know what I mean? And it's a starting bid. Um, excuse me. Okay, get over there, you. Get in the right place. Talking to the computer. So I'll do the Judith Ripka today. I was asking, I think 225 or something. I can do 190, and that is the absolute best that I can do on this one. She's a beauty. She is a size 8, which actually does fit me quite nicely. I think it's gorgeous. Very good quality piece there with the natural gemstone and a hunk of, a lot of sterling in here. Ready to do some damage, Karina? We've got 11 grams of sterling here and a natural gorgeous citrine gemstone with a checkerboard cut. Absolutely stunning. And I love that there's no prongs to catch on your clothing. I love a bezel setting because I hate it when my jewelry snags my clothing, right? Yeah, Karen's Vintage Montreal in the house, you guys. Oh, man. So what else is going on? I hope you all have had your dinner and had some snacks. It's a beautiful ring. 190 is the best I can ever do on a Ripka. That's like $50 less than I was originally asking, and that's my rock bottom. It's a little big for my ring finger, as you can see. And I think I did say it's a size 8. Yep, that's a size, it's just above, it's like a tight 8, like a snug 8. That's what I would call it, a snug size 8. I mean, if you can look these up, you see these are going for about $250, I think. I haven't checked in the last few days, but it's just the detail on it is beautiful, beautifully finished. It's just a nice piece. Of course, Judith Ripka thinks of everything. She does them good. Signed. Look at that color. Beautiful color. Sweet little ring. And not so little, actually. Pretty good presence on that ring. Okay, we'll call this a pass for now. Put her right up there. I'm going to do this fetish necklace after coming up. This is coming up in a few. I have a couple of things here that I need to get off the desk first. Now this is one that I showed once a while ago and haven't shown in quite a while. Oh, okay. Well, let me start with this then, since it's on the torque that I need. This is a new piece. This is a nice, beautiful piece of Zuni inlay. And I know Bruce will probably recognize it. I jumped on it immediately when I saw it. It's beautiful. You have jasper, the nice sandy desert colors of jasper with some onyx or jet, whichever that is. And I love how they incorporated the two colors of, ooh, let me see this. Hold on a second. Oh, that's tiger's eye. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh my God, it's even prettier than I thought. You guys, I'm really like this. I'm not even exaggerating. I get so excited by jewelry. And this is signed. It has a bear, but I'm not sure if it's running bear because running bear's symbol has the exact same shape, but there's an RB on it. And that says sterling. It could be an early running bear mark. I'm not that familiar with the Running Bear history of their trademarks. So I do apologize. Usually I take the time to research that so that I can tell you with confidence. But if I'm not clear on it, I'm not going to pretend that I am. If it doesn't sell today, I'll research it better and have the information next time I show it. But this does have a gorgeous, hold on. There we go. Jasper, the nice desert sandy jasper. This is tiger eye, beautiful tiger's eye with some very clear sky blue turquoise and some onyx or jet in a fantastic geometric design. That design is really like 3D. That's the beauty of when they do the inlay work like that. It pulls you into the design. That's the whole idea, to give you a 3D experience. Oh, well, okay. I am really flubbing this up today. Okay. Come on, camera. Now you don't want to focus on me? Okay, there we go. I honestly cannot remember what I paid for it. So Bruce and Dennis, please forgive me if I'm just trying to, I'm just going to go off of what I think it's worth, because I've sold many similar ones. So I'm going to do this for $150 today. And I think that is quite fair for such a beautiful piece. A lot of work went into this. And it's nicely finished. Beautiful sterling. Very, very nice. Big, beautiful bail. Nice bail. You could put that on beads. You could put that on turquoise or desert pearls. Well, thank you, Merche. I just find it so intriguing, and I genuinely get excited by beautiful artistry like this. You know, not only did they have to have the skill to do this inlay work, but they had to have the design sensibility to think of this. It pulls you into a center point here. It's just beautiful, and it's rare to see tiger's eye in inlay work like this. Maybe because tiger's eye can break it. If you hit it wrong, it's going to shatter on you. And it's not as hard as some of the other stones that are typically used. And I had this on in my little preview today. She's a beauty. I think it's gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to call that a pass for the moment. And let's move on. So this is the other pendant that I wanted to show. Hold on. Okay. This one is turquoise. I got this about 30 years ago from JTV. And it has a nice scalloped edge on the bezel. It is articulated. You can see how it's articulated, very, very articulated. These are 3 genuine turquoise cabochons, large ones. There's the back. It is marked and tested 925. Nice big bail. Again, you could put this on beads. You could put this on nice anything, Navajo pearls, desert pearls. I think the color's getting a little washed out. In real life, it is much more intense of a bluish greenish than what is coming through on the computer screen. But it is a very, very nice pendant, and it's modernistic. Starting bid $145. Look at that. It's beautiful. You could layer that with longer pieces. I think it's great. It is a show. So hi, Sandra. Good to see you. I agree. It's a showstopper. How have you been, darling? I hope all is well with you. Haven't seen you around much lately. I figure you were just sleeping or something since you're on the other side of the world. My daughter is in Kathmandu, Nepal for the next 3 months. It's part of a classical Tibetan language program that she's in. It's part of her master's program. It is a showstopper, and like I said, a nice little detail is the scalloped, uh, the nice little scalloped bezel setting. Yeah, she is lucky. She's a student at University of Chicago, and she applied for the program and was accepted, which means that she got a grant to cover her expenses to go out there. She sent me a video yesterday. She arrived yesterday, sent me a video. She's staying in a nice apartment. Kathmandu is, now I didn't know what Kathmandu was. Apparently it's a modern big city. It's very cool. Reminds me of Dallas almost. Oh, Sandra. I've been depressed too, darling. I had a very depressed week. I, up till 3 hours ago, I wasn't going to be doing my show tonight, to be honest. But now I'm so glad that I did. I forced myself to just get it together and get on. And I said, if it doesn't go well, I can end the show after a couple hours. It doesn't have to be a long one. So anyway, there is a beautiful showstopper of a pendant there at a great price at $145. I think that is well worth it. It's a lot of gorgeous turquoise. And I think I even have my original receipt from this. That they sold this to me as Kingman because, 30 years ago, Kingman was everywhere. There was a lot of it. And there's still a lot of it. But I don't know if it's producing anymore. But anyway, this is beautiful. Triple oval turquoise, 925, 29 grams, 3¼ inches long pendant. All right, we'll put that down. And next up, I have some nice little earrings, interesting little earrings. These are dream catchers. And this is 14 karat gold over 925 sterling silver vermeil with real citrines and a little diamond chip at the top. But you can see these are so sweet. Here's the back of them. So they are sterling and gold vermeil with genuine citrine. I should put these on because they would look super cute with my little sunflower blouse. There we go. Yeah, I want to put them on. I like these. There we go. Cute little sun catchers. Aren't they sweet? There we go. Look at that. Aren't those great? And those are real citrines. Let's see. Starting bid on the citrine and vermeil. Oops. I should put my glasses on. That would be helpful. All right. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's kind of fun. I'll be glad when Devin's back, though. But I want this practice. I need this practice. There we go. Starting bid $60. Now, this is gold and sterling and natural citrines. I think they're wonderful. There we go. And thank you all for being here. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us. It's good to see you all. Good to see you, Twist. Good to see you, Jamie, Karina, Monica, everyone who's here. 45 people watching. Wow. Thank you all so much for taking the time. And if you wouldn't mind too much, if you could please hit that thumbs up for me, that really helps my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. Aw, thanks, Jeannie. Aw, Karen. You're so sweet. I love you, Karen. I love you guys so much. Well, I'm just going to leave them on then. Let's move on. I have something fun. These are, wait, hold on. I'm supposed to be writing all this down and I didn't write anything down. Let's see. For May sun catchers. How much did I say these were? 60, starting bid 60. Okay, cool. The next one, wait. Let me put some things away here. I have too much on my desk. Put that right there. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, these are kind of fun. This is like a fantasy glass. This is I think it's a type of trichroic glass, and it's like a rainbow in there. There's like a ring of glass, and there's crystals, CZ crystals, and nice heavily rhodium plated. These are silver tone. They're not sterling. And there's a matching necklace to go with them. So you can see they would go like that. A lot of fun, beautiful. If you like, it's just the optic glass that's so like fantasy glass. And here's the pendant. Beautiful. It would go like that. So these are going to be, let me put that in. For the set, I'm going to do starting bid $40 for the set. Gorgeous colors, rainbow colors in there. Just a fun, beautiful. And this is on a sterling silver box chain. And I think that's about an 18-inch sterling box chain. Let me, just going to measure this real quick for you. And it's a good size. It's not one of those super, it's an Italian box chain. I think just the chain alone is worth $40. And it is 19 inches, almost 20 inches on the chain. And I just thought it was I love stuff like this. I like weird stuff. I love 3D stuff. I love optics. The colors are gorgeous. Dark blue, orange, red, purple. And when the light hits them, so pretty. Can you show me the ring on your middle finger when you get a chance, please? Of course I will, Beach, please. They do look like Swarovski very, very much, Rebecca. Now, this has a mark on the back, but I don't know. It's not a swan. It's kind of like a daisy flower, and I'm not quite sure. I'm not sure at all whose hallmark it is. It's like a sunflower or a daisy flower. I don't know if you guys know who this maker is. You see that little, it's just a flower. If you know, please let me know. That would be very helpful. But they're very heavily rhodium plated. These are good quality. You know, even though they're just silver tone, they're very good quality. And it is on par with Swarovski quality, I would say. And also, this is a very heavy, this box chain alone is worth more than $40. I'll tell you right now. But anyway, there's that. Yes, SB. Oh, Rebecca, I'm sorry I didn't even see you. Well, Rebecca's in for 40. Is there anyone else interested? I would need to see 45. We can do $5 increments. I don't know, or 42. We can do $2 up to 50. If there's no other interest, I'll count it down for Rebecca. Going once, going twice, and sold to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca, and congratulations. Good, that's a good buy there. Hey, White Feather, welcome. Thanks for coming in. We lost the other Rebecca. It's her birthday, and some friends came to kidnap her and take her out. So no complaints there, though. Good for her. Oh, that's okay, Marche. No, you didn't, honey. No, 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 not at all. It's fine. No, no, you didn't. All good. All good, baby. All good. Yeah, I don't think there's any other interest anyway at this time. Thank you so much, Rebecca. It's, I think it's a fantastic set. Next up, I just wanted to show this Judith Ripka sterling silver triple strand necklace. Beautiful detail in the lobster claw clasp, all of that texturization. And these are just a few CZs on those stations, barrel bead stations, and nice, heavy, thick. Looks to me, I think this is a rounded box chain. It's not sharp on the corners, it's curvy on the corners. Beautiful, beautiful Judith Ripka necklace. I am going to offer it today at the lowest price I've ever offered it before because I have had it for a little while. So it's time to say bye-bye. It is 56 grams of sterling silver. And beautiful. It just feels so good. That, you know, that Ripka, when something is so good quality, it just feels so buttery. This is gorgeous. This is really gorgeous. Just want you to have a good look at it. Just a lot of silver. It's a classic. And I'll do it for 100 today. That's the best I can do. This is a $300 necklace, everyone. You know it. And if you don't know it, I'm here to tell you. I hope y'all, I know, right? That is a bargain. I hope y'all are getting aquamarine blue strikes. Good one, Aqua. Congratulations. Sold. Oh, wait. I forgot. 105. I forgot I'm starting to see I'm changing my habits. All right. So we have Aqua in at 100 and Jeannie's in at 105. Just, are you coming back at 110? Is anyone else interested? I need 110 now. I forgot. I'm doing auctions these days. Ooh, power bid, 115. Worth every nickel, for sure. Jeannie, I would need 120, darling. Thank you. Jeannie's in at 120. Do I see 125? 125 for Aqua. Now I need to see 130, please. Beautiful. Look at that, the clasp, how well done this is. She leaves nothing untouched. Power bid. Jeannie, thank you very much for your bids. Jeannie is out to Aqua. Aqua, thank you so much and congratulations. Going once, going twice. If there's no other interest, sold to Aqua for 125. Thank you, Aqua. Congratulations. And by the way, I'm shipping off your stuff. I have a huge order to send to you tomorrow, and I'll include this. Any purchases tonight will be packaged up together, so no extra shipping charge for anything that you buy today. This is beautiful. It's in perfect condition, too. It's really nice. Feels so good. Buttery. Okay. Someone wanted to see a ring. Did you want one of this? I'll run both of the rings. I'm not sure which one you wanted, but this one is new. I've never had this one before. And this is a gorgeous little piece of old turquoise. Look at how pretty the color variance is. It's almost like a green water webbing in there. Beautiful Navajo stamp work with a little twisted rope design. I love when you guys do party hats. This is a signed Navajo piece. It is signed F, and I didn't have time to research it. Maybe you'll know who F is. It's marked F and sterling on the inside there, as you can see. This is a size 8. It's a tight 8. It's between 7 3/4 and 8. Gorgeous, Gorgeous. That green water webbing with the matrix, I think is stunning. And it's just a nice, comfy, cozy size. Like it's good, you know it's there, but it's not like bam, honker. And it's also not petite or it's not dainty. Feels very comfortable. There's a split shank, a little bit large on for my finger size. Just a shy of 7 grams. And this is vintage Navajo, signed F. Because it is a Navajo made ring and it is vintage, it's 180. Starting bid 180, please. Beautiful. I love that. When I saw this turquoise, I jumped on it. Because, I mean, look, the colors in there are wonderful. Looks fantastic with my outfit. And it's so funny. I'm only wearing, these are wooden beads, you guys, but they're green. I felt like wearing green. So these are just brown wood and green wooden beads with a little bit of glass beads mixed in just for fun. But look how cute that ring is. It is the first time I'm showing it. And it is a signed vintage Navajo piece. Show you the inside again. Not adjustable. Nice split shank. Classic construction. Nice thick gauge sterling there. The size is an 8. It's a tight 8. A snug 8. And then I'll do this one next. Beautiful. This is so lovely. It's really a lovely ring. It's just a perfect size, in my opinion. Like, see, for me, it's too tight. Yeah, it's a little loose for the ring finger and a little too tight for the middle or index finger. But to me, this is the perfect size for a cabochon. It has a pretty, almost a floral stamp. The stamp work reminds me of a floral design, but that is Navajo. And it is vintage, like I said. That's a lady's ring. Just so you know, Lulu, my heart is set on that 3-part turquoise pendant you have with the 3 ovals for 145 after my current project has been taken care of. Twist, I feel you, honey. I have projects. I need like a $3,000 plumbing job. I need a new central air conditioner, which is going to be like $7,000 or $8,000 down here for my small house. It's crazy. Yeah, the projects never stop. There's always projects. All right, so if there's no interest in the ring, and thank you for mentioning that, Twist. Yeah. Well, if you want to do, we can do stretch pay on it. Email me after the show. We'll work something out if that's what you want. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. All right. I'm going to move along. These here are, I forget what they said this was. I'm not convinced that that's turquoise or spiny oyster. I thought it was. So these are just some Southwest earrings. Very pretty. Look great. Southwest earrings. You can see how they're layered like that on both sides. Both sides are identical, front and back, identical. I don't know why this says 40. I'm not selling these for 40, and I don't remember what I paid for them, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to do them right now for a starting bid of 25. And I think they are sterling, if I recall. I don't see. Well, I'm going to have to say silver tone because I just don't feel like testing them, to be honest. But these are fun. They're a nice little pop of color. Southwestern silver tone. Inlay earrings. They're great. I think they're great. I like the blue and orange with the black and white. They came on that card. This is called something, the material, and it's something so weird that I didn't even write it down because I don't fully trust the source. But I'm calling it out as probably not natural turquoise or stone. They look great. They look like turquoise and spiny oyster, but I don't think they are. That's why they're only 25. Just a nice, fun pair of earrings. You know what? We should do these for a giveaway. Let's give these away right now. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway, everyone. Thank you for hanging in there with me through this so far. Let's see, 40 people watching. Awesome. Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. I'm giving these earrings away right now. And we're going to pick a number between, wait, hold on, don't put the numbers in yet. We're going to pick a number between 1 and 50 for these earrings. I'm going to write the number on this little baggie. Okay. Anytime you're ready, go. I wrote the number. Put a number in between 1 and 50, everyone. Somebody's going to get these. Close. Oh, almost. No, not quite. Ooh, ooh, slow down. Oh my gosh. I can't keep up. Oh my gosh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, somebody hit it. Okay, okay, please stop. Everyone stop. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. The number was 42. It was 42. And I think I saw it way up here. Let's see, who had that 42? Let me just scroll through to be sure. Because it was flying. We had so many 43s. And I almost wrote 43 as well. But I didn't. I wrote 42. Let's see. There's the 50. Or another 43. Where's that 40? There it is. Twist of Fate won. Oh, and look, Rebecca Bolter came in right after you. Darn. Twist. Sorry, Rebecca. And thank you so much, Twist. These are yours. I think I have a box to send to you anyway. I'll just include them in your package. Well, that was fun. That woke me up a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm going for almost 2 hours already. Wow, that time flew by. What else should I show? Oh, this is new. I had this in the preview and I did not show this ever before. And again, these lights are just washing out how beautiful this turquoise is. It is a much deeper blue. And you see the silver pyrite in there? There's there's a big hunk of silver pyrite right there. That is silver pyrite in the matrix of the stone. And you can see just a tiniest little sparkle when I move it. That is the the pyrite in the matrix sparkling through. This is a very beautiful magical stone. I think it's gorgeous. It's in a nice setting. Look at how fancy that setting is with the under gallery. Just a pretty, pretty ring. Trying to get it to focus. Just a pretty, pretty ring in a beautiful setting. Open in the back. So this is not Native American, clearly. Look at all that turquoise. Wow. The thing that's killing me is the depth of color in this turquoise is not coming through. It's about twice as intense of a blue as what I'm seeing on the screen here. There's the back. Very comfortable. It's a size 5. It's actually, yeah. Why don't they make this mandrel a little easier to read? This is nuts. Where's the 5? Is it that line? And then, so it's like a 5 1/4, because if that, yeah, this is 6. Okay, so this is a 5 1/4. Okay, beautiful, gorgeous, hunky, gorgeous turquoise. I think I could start it at 70. There we go. That's a starting bid of 70 for that 5 1/4, size 5 1/4 ring. Fantastic. Now that fits my pinky perfectly. I could totally wear this. And look at how blue. You see how intense the blue is on the ring compared to this bracelet here? This is the color of Sleeping Beauty. This is the color that you would see in Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And look at this. You can see the difference in the color tone. And the matrix is just beautiful with that silver pyrite in there. I mean, this might be from a famous mine. I don't know. I can't. It's so hard these days. You can't trust what anybody says. All I know is what I see and what I've learned to see from looking at thousands of pieces a week, you know. It's so hard to make claims. I try not to. I try to be as accurate as I can. It's just a beautiful setting. And I was trying to recognize who might have made this, setting. Because it's not native. Possibly not, see, I don't even think it was Balinese. Maybe just a modern American maker. It says 925 on the inside. Bali. Yeah, I was thinking probably Bali. Oh, and there's a W. Well, let's see. It's so hard. It's small. I need where's my loop? Here it is. Let's see. Let's investigate this further, you guys. Who signed you? The loop is not helping. Can't even get it to focus. Yep, not good. No good. Can't get in there. So it's 925. It's got a maker's signature. Looks like a W, or are those just scratches? Can't say for sure. No, all I know is it's marked 925. That's all I can say for sure. Hi, Kirsten. Welcome in. How you doing? Okay, if there's no interest, we're going to move along. Move it along. What else do I have? Here's a nice little golden dahlia and sterling ring, Southwestern style. Adjustable. Tested, marked and tested, 925. Size 6.5. Or is that a 7? Yeah, that's a 6.5. And, oops. Trying to do this on my own. There we go. Starting bid of 25 on a size 6.5, and it can be adjusted. You can see that the back has that, it's a little bit adjustable there. And it is marked and tested sterling with a nice golden dahlia design. Hey, Vicki, welcome. Good to see you. This looks great with my blouse, with my sunflower embroidery. My little flowers. There, look at that. Middle finger ring, you got it. Coming up next. Thank you for reminding me. Thanks, Jeannie. I'll do that next. So this is a starting bid of 25 on the golden dahlia, if there's any interest. This is a gorgeous garden agate. Look at the, if there's no, yep, Corina Swenson's in at 25 for this golden dahlia. Beautiful. Is there any other interest? Anyone? 27? Really pretty, Corina. Okay, if there's no other interest, I'm going to count it down for Corina. Going once, going twice, and sold to Corina. Thank you, dear. Is Doug here? Oh, hey, Doug, Raven's Chest. Hey, how are you? Can you show me your middle finger? Yes, I can. I would never do that to you, Doug. I adore you. I had to do it. I mean, you got to be a smart ass, right? You know. Yes, I'm going to show that ring right now. Thank you, Corina, and congratulations. Pretty ring. Very pretty. It's very sunshiny. The ring looks great on you. Yes, I did buy it from Kirsten. You guys, I bought a lot of stuff from Kirsten. I love her stuff. I was a buyer and a customer before I was ever a seller. So I've been buying for a long time. And I have a lot of things from our mutually beloved resellers. Hi, Nikki Papas. How are you? Oh, from Australia. Right. How are you? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So this is a garden agate. And it's freaking gorgeous. It's in sterling, completely big open back. It is freaking fabulous. I would definitely qualify. This qualifies as a FF. It has a maker's mark on it that I cannot identify. It does say 925. And it looks like MJ, but I can't be sure. And I know you're not going to be able to read it through that camera. You can see that little dark spot next to the 925. In real life, under a magnifying glass, it looks like it could very possibly be an MJ, but I couldn't say for sure. I'm sorry, you guys. I have no idea who made this. It is a size 8.25. Is that right? Between 8.25 and 8.5. That's why it fits here. Let's see, yep, that's right. It's not a, but see, yeah, more like it fits sort of like an 8.5 because this is my 9 finger. Dendritic agate, yes. Dendritic agate or garden agate, I believe they qualify. I mean, I think it's fair to call them either way. Yes, Karen, I always find dendritic agate very similar to Montana moss agate. Oh, interesting. I have a few more dendritic agate pieces around here. Um, now this is considered, this is quartz, not agate, but that's garden quartz, and this is dendritic agate or garden agate. It's that beautiful milky color. So this would be a starting bid of 75, and that is a bargain for a ring like this. I had a lot of interest in this ring, and I never would sell it before. I'm probably going in too low, but it is an auction. I see Merche is in for 75. I love the nice milky. Look how pretty when the light hits it. It's opalescent. It looks like opaline glass with the design in there. Thank you, Merche. Merche is in at 75. If there's is there anyone, any other interest at 80? I did enjoy this ring quite a bit. I did wear it a lot, Kirsten. I love this ring, and I love wearing it on this finger. You could wear it on any finger. It would look fantastic. Beautiful. It looks like a landscape in there, like a mountain through the mist. That's what I see. Mountains in the distance through the mist. Just beautiful. I mean, really beautiful. If there's no other interest, I'm going to count it down for Merche. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Merche. Thank you very much, Merche. She's a beauty. Congratulations. And I think that you got a great deal. I'm a little sorry to see it go, but I'm glad it's going to you. One of my sweet people. Yay! Congrats. Good one. This is all agate, this necklace. And I ran it a couple of times, and I'm shocked that nobody bought it. It's so gorgeous. It's got a fancy texturized hook with some antique brass ball beads at the end. It was a 10. We would have had a bad. Oh, if it was a 10. Oh, you're so cute, Doug. But look at the beauty of the beautiful faceted agate. These are giant rondelles. Look how pretty. I think this is fantastic. And there is a brass seed bead, a round, small brass ball bead in between each one. So they do it lays really nice as though it were hand knotted. Then you have your champagne crystals paved all around here on this bead. Just gorgeous. All different shades of agate. All agate gemstone. Really nice. Really nice. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Here, let me put it on so you can see how it lays. That's a beauty, Merche. A lot of people ask me about it, and you got it, girl. You go, girl. This will be for the multicolored, multi-shade, the multi-agate necklace, which is fantastic. It looks great with my sun catcher earrings, as a matter of fact. This is about 18 inches. We'll do a starting bid of 80 on it. That is all agate gemstone. There's no junk here, you guys. It's all good stuff. Oh, and then I'll do some more Southwestern earrings. Oh, and then I'm going to run this. This has fossils in it, but I can't remember the name of I have to look up the name of the stone. I always forget. I'll do that coming up. But we'll do the agate right now for 80, starting bid 80, if there's any interest. Fantastic. It's just so beautiful. I can't believe nobody has gone for this yet. I love this little focal bead. And these soft facets do catch the light to pull the light in through the agate stone. You do get the full benefit of the nice color. Yes, thank you, Merche. I agree. And cute with these little sun catcher citrine earrings. So cute. I'm going to leave it on. It matches my outfit. Why not? Why the hell not? Well, here's something different and interesting. Now, I'm taking requests. If you all want to see something, just holler, okay? I have to see what on earth is this stone again, because I cannot remember. Bear with me while I scroll through my phone and find it. Let's see. I'm looking for the receipt. This one. Hey, Rena, welcome in. Happy Wednesday, darling. There's fossils in it. Isn't that just amazing? Petrosky stone? Sweet skulls, that's a good guess, but that's not what they said it was, but I'm not saying you're wrong. Maybe it is. And also some, a lot of stones have more than one name that they can be called. Here it is. Chrysocolla. Large chrysocolla with embedded fossils. This is a size 8, and it is set in 925 sterling silver. Chrysocolla. Here's the back. A nicely made ring, and you can still see the fossils go all the way through the stone. I don't think it's marked. Oh yeah, it's marked 925, but it's not signed. Just a nice ring. I think it's very well done. And this is going to be a starting bid of 75. Chrysocolla with fossils in it. Nice, big, thick bezel. Pretty cool. It's a nice specimen. And I like right here, you can see it almost looks like a tiny, it's not a scallop shell. It's part of one of these, whatever the heck that is, from 10 million years ago. Wait, I know we have a couple of, hey, Kelly, welcome. Good to see you, Kelly. How you doing? Hi, Sherry Gardiner. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, darlings. I have all of everyone, packages are going out. I'm so sorry. I struggled this week with depression, with physical pain. I have a very bad spine issues. And I was dealing with a little bit of task paralysis, to be honest with you. It happens. It's part of depression. And up until about 3 hours ago, I was not planning on doing my show tonight, but I'm so glad that I did. I just pushed myself and forced myself to get dressed and get on and just start. And I said, if it's a crappy show, if it's a mess, if it's disorganized, no one will care. They'll forgive me. And if they get annoyed, they'll leave the chat and they'll come back on Friday, hopefully. So I'm very happy that I did come on. So this one, if there's no interest at 75, you know what? Let's do let's see if I can do this. Okay. I'm going to do a price drop, and I know it's weird, but I'm going to do my best. Starting bid 60. Let's do $60. If there's any interest at 60, I'm good with that. It's a beautiful ring. Otherwise, oh, thank you, Nikki. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I do struggle with depression because I have a lot of chronic physical pain, and the two, it's a cycle that has to be broken. And sometimes when there's other factors kind of mentally bearing down on me, which I do have quite a lot that I have not even shared with everyone. I can't spill everything to everybody all day. You guys would get so depressed you'd never want to come to my shows. But you know, everybody's okay, and it's just a lot going on. Karina, I see you. Karina's in at 60. If there's no other interest, I'll count it down. Is there any other interest at 60 for the chrysocolla? All right, going once, going twice, and sold to my sweet Karina. Thank you, Karina. It's beautiful. This is the coolest ring. I hope the size works for you, sweetheart. It is like I said, ooh, 8.5, 8 3/4. It's a good middle finger ring. Awesome. Thank you so much. You're gonna love it. I hope you enjoy it. All right. Doug from Raven's Chest, I'm so sorry that I keep missing your shows. I saw you came on the other day and I was like right in the middle of cooking. I was making, y'all want to know what I made this week? I hardly, almost never cook anymore. I very rarely cook anymore. Let's see. I'm going to hold these. These earrings will be next. These are Southwestern earrings. They're sterling silver. They're made by Alan Barney. Navajo, handmade Navajo, Alan Barney, signed. But they're newer. They're not vintage, but they are signed and they are made by a Navajo artist. And I'm going to show them to you. I'm going to tell you what I made this week. Some of you are going to go, ew. And some of you are going to go, yum. So these are by Alan Barney, a Navajo artist. And they are sterling with inlay, little bar earrings. There, finally focused. So there's some red Mediterranean coral, a little bit of yellow jasper, some lapis, some turquoise. They're very cute, and they're on the more, a little bit on the dainty side. Oh, you know what? I never learned how to bake. I love baking, but I have to follow recipes, and then I almost never try to do it. Yeah, I am okay, Billy Dog. Thank you for asking. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. I struggle. I've been dealing with depression for many years. And some days, most of the time I'm okay. Sometimes it all just kind of feels like overwhelming, and you just want to shut down. And I did shut down for like 3 or 4 days. And finally today I was like, this has got to stop. I can't. So I just forced myself into the shower and put some decent clothes on and said, this is it. You're just going to go on, and that's it. Baking is healing. So these are Alan Barney, who's a Navajo artist, and they're newer inlay. And these are going to be a starting bid of 48. And they are sterling, but they're a modern type of design. I love the inlay work, and I think they're great. And they are on their original card that specifies, and you can see that their original price was 75. And I honestly, I see you, Aquamarine. Aquamarine is in at 48. Do I see 50? If there's any other interest, I need to see 50, and then we'll go up to $5 increments after that. These are beautiful, Aquamarine. And I like that they're, sometimes you want something a little smaller and not always. My favorite thing and the first thing I always reach for is something like this, obviously. I like big honker things, but sometimes you just want a little less. a little quieter, a little more toned down, but yet very beautiful and artistic. And that's what these are. If there's no other, so I'm going to tell you what I made though, and then I'm going to count them down for my friend Aquamarine Blue. I made oxtail stew, Jamaican oxtail stew. I love oxtails. You got to cook them for like 4 hours, and there's many, many steps. But I did it. I did it all because you love, right, Billy Dog? Oh, it turned out so good. It was, you can cut it with that meat with a spoon. It was falling off the bone. I trim all that fat off because they come with a lot of fat. And I make it spicy, not Scotch bonnet spicy. You're supposed to use a Scotch bonnet, but I'm like, oh God, I don't want to hurt myself. If there's no other interest in these Alan Barney earrings, I'll give you the original card with them. And I didn't even show you. They're signed Barney. Hold on, if I can get the camera to focus. Barney and Sterling, right there. Barney, Barney. And if there's no other interest, I will count this down for Aquamarine Blue for 48. A bargain, Aqua. Good for you. Yeah, but I make the oxtail stew so good. I make a lot of gravy with it so that you can serve it over rice, or I like polenta. I love that cornmeal flavor. Going once, going twice, and sold to Aquamarine Blue. Thank you very much. Yes, I make it like a stew, and I put lots of onions and tons of garlic. And I happen to have 2 packages of spinach. And I actually put spinach in it this time, and it was fantastic. It was so, so good. Mostly onions, garlic. I put 2 jalapeno peppers in there, but I take the stems and ribs out. I don't like it too spicy. It had enough spiciness, right, Addiction? Ooh, Olga. You should see what's in my fridge right now, you guys. And I put jalapenos. I put Italian cannellini beans. You're supposed to use traditional Jamaican oxtail stew is made with lima beans, the big, but they call them butter beans. But those always have a thick casing, like that casing shell comes off after you cook them, and then it's floating on the top. So I like Italian cannellini beans. Those were great. Oxtails, cannellini beans, jalapenos, tons of onions and garlic, because they dissolve after 3 hours of cooking. It's like melts into the stew. And I had two habanero peppers that I chopped up. So I had a nice peppery, oniony base, and you use lots of seasonings and spices. It was good. It was a treat because oxtails cost as much as prime rib down here. I don't know what it's like in your part of the country, but meat is so expensive right now in South Florida, which is ironic because South Florida was developed started out as many cattle ranches down here. A lot of the developed, when it was a new territory, the first things down here were cattle, beef ranches, steers, we have longhorns down here and everything. Yeah, it's Jamaican, Kelly. And you're supposed to use Scotch bonnet peppers. Oh, you know how hot a Scotch bonnet is? Oh, I don't know how people can eat that stuff. Billy Dog, it's so expensive to buy oxtails. I'm going to run this next. And then there's so much waste because you have to trim all that. There's a lot of fat on the outside, but it's the most tender, most delicious meat that you'll ever. And then, so there's the people who love it. And then there's the people who are like, ew, I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. But I was raised on rustic peasant food, and I love it. It is so good, isn't it? So this here is a gorgeous purple spiny oyster ring with a very unusual, super fat super fat sterling setting, super fat and bubbly setting. And it feels like a lead weight. Like it feels like it weighs much more than you would imagine a ring should weigh. You do have some gorgeous purple spiny inlay, and you can see it is set in there in the style of those pavers, like paver style stones. Very, very nice ring, very well made. I think it is signed. It's only 22 grams, but it feels heavier. Maybe because it's a ring, it's all concentrated into a small piece of jewelry. So I do see sterling in there, stamped in there, and of course it is sterling. And this is signed by Chris Tom. Chris Tom is a Navajo artist. It's spelled Christom. Hold on, I'm going to actually. And I'm going to give you the size. This ring is sensational. It's a good one. This is a size 7 3/4. Size 7 3/4. Look at that. How much silver. That is crazy. Okay. And this is by a very well-known, I mean, I'm probably crazy to go in at this price. Starting bid 125. Let me mark. I forgot to put the SB in there. It is a starting bid. If you Google this, I think you'll find that this ring should probably be going for about $300 by Chris Tom. So I don't even know what else to say about it. It's fantastic. Look at that. Look at how much. I've never seen a setting like this. It's like he just took a biggest hunk of silver that he had and just put it all into this setting. Feels super solid. Oh, good, Merche. Glad. I don't usually do a lot of rings. I'm always heavy on necklaces and bracelets because I find it easier, so you don't have to worry about fitting somebody's size. But I do have a lot of rings now, so I'd like to get rid of some of them. Just a great ring, great high quality ring by a recognized Navajo artist, signed by a well-known Navajo artist. Chris Tom is one of the big guys. He's a heavy hitter guy. You can see his biography on Southwest. There's a couple of websites, southwestern.com or something, and there's also Native American Jewelry.com or something like that. I can't remember now. But I know you guys are used to researching, so I'm sure you already know. Beautiful spiny oyster too. Look how pretty. You get a little bit of orange and purple in there. Very unusual. Very unusual ring. Good quality too. Super good quality. If there's no interest, I'm going to move it along. I'm surprised no one's jumping on a Chris Tom ring for $125. Oh my God. That's a bargain and a half. Okay. We'll put that up there. Let's see. What else can we do? I have these. I do have a lot more rings. And this is just some of them. I have 3 cases of rings up there. If there's any interest in any of these, I could run these. Oh, it doesn't like the black background. Well, now let me see. If I keep my hand up, the camera will focus. This one's blackjack turquoise. This is a wavy modern design. I think this one might be Robert Lee Morris. This one is a beautiful native made azurite ring. Got your cotton candy turquoise. You got your chimney butte golden hills. Sonoran gold chimney butte. This is rhodochrosite and garnet. This one is gorgeous. I love this one. If only it was a size 6. Yeah, that one would be hard to size because of that heavy setting. So this one's gorgeous too. Okay, well, we could just put this aside. Is there anything else that anyone really wanted to see? I'm going to show you. Oh, these are gorgeous. These are Melvin Chi. These are Navajo artist signed. Sterling and a gorgeous blues in that turquoise. Here's the back. And you can see this is signed by M. Chi, C-H-E-E. That's Melvin Chi. Marked sterling, which they are. And these are beautiful. These are fantastic. Mache wants to see the azurite ring. Thank you, Senorita. I will show the azurite ring. Of course, Mache. Oh, yes, you are asking for that. Sorry. I'm getting better at watching the chat, though. Yeah, the sugar loaf like inlaid stone inlay is gorgeous. It is like a sugar loaf. I think it's I've seen it described by other sellers as pavers, like pavers or something. I don't know. So these are the Melvin Chi sterling and turquoise earrings. Starting bid, 100. Oh, am I? Thank you. Yes, I know we all miss Devin, but this is a very good training for me to be able to follow the chat better because many reasons. I need to see what you guys are saying, and I miss interacting with you when I'm not in the chat. Aren't they gorge, Billy? I love the way they lay. They're perfect size for every day. 100 is a bargain. If you look up Melvin Chi, I saw somebody was asking about 175 for him or something, couple hundred, I don't know. There's always some jerk somewhere on Etsy or eBay that is asking like 50% below what 8 other people are asking. So that kind of ruins it for everyone else. I don't know what the situation is today with this. I haven't looked. All I know is that I'm asking a fair price. And I think they're beautiful. Oh, thank you, Jewelry Genie. Thanks, sweetheart. You guys are so sweet. Can't believe I almost didn't do my show. Jeez. It's never worth skipping a show. It's always better to be here than not be here. Yeah, they race to the bottom, right, Manx? All right. I'm going to leave them on. I'd like to show you. Oh, I'll do the fetish necklace after I do the azurite ring. This one's really old, Merche. It's not adjustable, but it's pretty flipping fabulous. It's got a lot of age to it. You can just tell it has a lot of age. I like the asymmetrical design. They put the raindrops on one side, but that stone is the star of the show. Look at that. Look at that clean, almost a clean line. Unbelievable. There's no markings. It's just old. You can see how it's made. I don't think there's any, there's no metal purity, nothing, but it did test. It's sterling. And it's a nice thick shank. Well, it is marked sterling on the inside. In script, the way the Navajo do it, sterling in script letters. Unfortunately, I don't see a maker because this beautiful ring should have been signed. It almost, I see something on the back like it almost like it was, but it wore off. It's impossible to read. It's impossible to make out. I believe it was meant to be signed. So there's no point. And you see right up here, right here, right here, where my fingernail is, there is a something that looks like it maybe was an old signature or intended to be. It does not look like it was just a manufacturing glitch. This is all 100% handmade. So we'll do a starting bid. And I'll give you the size in a second. What size is it? Yeah, that's a 9. That's why it fits my honker finger perfectly. It's a perfect size 9. Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted. I can start on 100 with it. I can do 100 on it. I paid up for these things. It does have the very tiny sawtooth bezel. And you can see that they've molded it to fit around the stone. This one's old. It's an old. It's a very old ring. I like the raindrops. The asymmetrical design of it is pretty cool. Hey, Francis, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by, sweetie. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good week. It's hump day. We're all here to get over the hump together. We can do, all right, here, I'll tell you what. I got to sell something. Nobody's buying. I'll do 80, starting bid 80 on it. I'll do it if somebody wants it for 80, I can do 80. But that's the best I can possibly do. Vicky Childers is in for 80. And Senorita Estrella. Oh, Merche did bid 100. How did I not? I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Wait, time out, you guys. I didn't even see it. Okay, where is it? Where's Merche's size? Okay, she's asking for the size, and then I think I gave it. Size 9. Francis. Hi, Francis. 100 if I can take care of the invoice Friday. Yes, of course. Yes, Merche, you can. So I am very sorry. Well, we're at Merche did 100, so we're at 100. Vicky's at 110. Thank you very much, Vicky. Oh, Merche out. Okay, thank you for your bid, Merche, and I'm sorry. Vicky, thank you very much. You got it, darling. Thank you. 110, and that is fair. That is fair. Sorry, Merche. And thank you, Vicky. I'm going to get better at this. It was all the writing afterwards that made me not focus on the price to see the number that someone actually put in. She's a beauty. Thank you. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to show you a couple of bracelets now. Is there any other requests, by the way? Oh, thank you, Merche. You're so sweet. You're so kind. I'm so lucky that you're all here and you're all such wonderful people. Thank you. I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm going to probably cry when the show's over, just releasing stress and depression. Um, but there'll be tears of gratitude and joy. There was a request for ring size 5.5 to 6.5. I do have a beautiful, beautiful chimney butte. This is a chimney butte. And I did show it earlier, and it does fall within that size range. I don't know if it's what people are looking for. It's a size 6. Yes, it is therapeutic. And it's been having this channel and joining this little community and watching the just being accepted into this little community and being embraced the way that I have been. I'm so beyond grateful that I'm not just saying this. This is not bullshit. This is who I really am. I mean, Devin's known me for 10 years. This is really, I'm sappy like this. I'm just a big old marshmallow inside, but I can, Chicago Lulu can come out on the outside. That's a defense mechanism. Is there any interest in this banger? Yeah, good cry is always good. Hi, Jody. Thanks for being here. Welcome in. It's been a rough week or so, but I'm snapping out of it. Did you guys want me to run the chimney butte at all? I don't know. I think I'm going to just continue on because I don't have my rings organized by size. I'm going to show you my other rings. So all of these 4 rings I've already ran tonight. If anybody wants me to run them again, I will. This one here is a little bit bigger. What does that say inside there? Oh, this one is Pandora. It says ALE 60. I think ALE is Pandora, isn't it? It looks like a Pandora ring. And let me see. I'm going to show it to you now. I'll run it. It is marked Sterling 925. Yeah, I think this is a Pandora ring. And it is about an 8.5. It has some 5 crystals. It's not the small size that you all just requested, so I apologize. But I just want to run it. It has 5 crystals on the top. And it is the balloony kind of beaded texture. And it is a size 9. It's a size 9. And I'll do a starting bid on it of $60. Where's those crystals? There they are. It's marked on the inside, ALE and 925. And the backs of those crystals are open, as you can see. Sterling 925. It's a nice little silver ring. I'm going to put her back up here. So all of these, I've got Pandora, Judith Ripka, Chimney Butte, Chris Tom, and F. And I have a galaxy ring that I just discovered has, I think, some kind of a flaw in it that I never saw before. So let me run it at a bargain price right now for you guys. Hi, Eldine. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday, Eldine. Happy Wednesday. Thank you for being here. Now, this galaxy ring I did run before. And look at the beautiful comet and the moon on the side. Look at the sun, the planets. There's these are faux opal and natural jet or onyx. Here is a call out that I never saw before. This is going to be a bargain today because of this. Can you see that little thing right there? Whatever the hell that is. Excuse my French. You see right there. I don't know if that's a natural inclusion in the onyx. It does not look like there's missing inlay because it's in a shape. I mean, there's a planet, there's an opal planet, there's a little silver ball, silver studs. I want to show you. It's almost undetectable, but I noticed it, so now I have to call it out. I'm a perfectionist too. Can you see that? It looks like there's a little chip or something out of it right there. Now you can see the full flaw. So because of this flaw, and this is, by the way, signed LU and marked Sterling. That is Lucianne Sosie, spelled Tsosie. And she is known for doing beautiful inlay work like this, galaxy style inlay work. Just waiting for my camera to focus. So I was asking about, I think I was at about 150 on this before. Originally, there it is, Sterling LU. This is a Sosie, spelled T, here, I'm just going to type it in. She's a Navajo artist. So this is Navajo. Size 8. And I'm going to do a starting bid today of $70. That's a huge price drop. And that is the lowest. I cannot go any lower than that ever. Otherwise, I'm going to have to own it forever. Because it has that one minor flaw that you can't even see. Cool, very cool conversation piece. No one would ever notice. Manx is in at 70. Manx knows. Manx is in for 70. Is there anyone in at 75? It's a Sosie. It's a good ring. It's a good ring. And you see how the inlay is raised up again in that paver, like a brick or paver style. It's not sunken into the silver setting and flat. It's raised up. Very nice. Nice little detail there. Manx, you're in for 70. If there's anyone else, if there's no one else, I'll count it down for Manx. Oh, of course. Merche, in this business, trust is everything. You all have to trust me. If I can't earn your trust, and all it takes is one screw up or a mistake and you break somebody's trust, your reputation is everything in the reselling business. And that's why, that is the reason I always say in my shows who I buy from. It's not because those resellers need my help to sell shit, because they don't. They're doing just fine without me. No, it's because they're good resellers. They're not going to rip you off. They're going to try to be honest with you. And you're safe to buy from them. People like Kirsten Red Resale and Bruden's Treasure Chest and My Jewelry Addiction and Raven's Chest and Jody's Jewels and Karen's Vintage Montreal. Yes, these people are my friends, and thank God. But even if they weren't, I would still be telling you. I buy from Gina Gay too sometimes if I can catch her shows. Problem is, we're on often. She's on at times that I can't watch, or I'm on at the same time, But Jason Adams, for sure. That's why I mention them. They don't need a plug from me. They don't need any help from me. It's for you. Those are the people that I go to. All right, I'm talking too much. Going once, going twice, and sold to Manx for 70. Thank you, darling. She's a beauty. Oh, and the pretty opals in there are really nice. You guys, I got a bunch of brand new stuff that Friday's going to be a hell of a show. I'm just not ready with it yet, but I have probably a whole about 30 new pieces that are, I have to be careful with my pricing. I end up giving stuff away so often that it's just bad for bad business. Manx, congratulations. I got you for 70, sweetheart. Yeah, so I do have some very exciting new stuff to show you on Friday and still coming for next week. So I never stop buying, always buying. It is an addiction, and the addiction is definitely real. Okay. Oh, I can hear my air conditioner starting to freeze up. I'm going to have to turn it off in a minute. I was going to show you a couple of new things here that I don't think I ran before. Where is it? I have a sweet little sterling and amber brooch. Little piece of Baltic amber in there and a nice little ivy design. You can see how it's made. It has the old C clasp. This is almost an antique. It's just very nicely made. Nicely made little sterling brooch with a nice little hunk of Baltic amber in it. As you can see, there's the pin. And I'll do a starting bid on the brooch of 45. Pretty little piece of amber in there with some inclusions. Nice bezel setting. The pin is good, in good shape. This is all handmade. Sweet little brooch. The spiny Tom ring, yes. Chris Tom, oh boy, Manx. You're stealing it from me for 125. You got it, honey. You got it, Manx. It's yours. It's a steal, and congratulations at 125. What a bargain. That's all right. That'll keep you coming back for more. I'm just joking with you. Here we go. Oh, girl, I think just how many? It was a lot. I don't know if that even covers the silver in this ring, but that's okay. Here, let me put this in for you, Chris Tom. You got it, Manx. Congratulations. Great choice for sure. Absolutely. Okay. It was hot as hell down here today. You know, it was like 97 degrees today. This is a beauty. Good one. Okay. If there's no, is this a pass on the little amber pin? Okay, we can do a pass on it. That's fine. That is just fine. Fine, fine, fine. This is new. Hold on. Oh, pardon me. Oh man, I have so much new stuff here, but I haven't had my chance to do anything to do my research. Hold it. Okay. I can do these. Oh, I think I'll do this. All right, I'm going to show you guys a tiger's eye necklace that I recently got from one of my reseller friends. And I have to find out what I paid for it. It's pretty freaking amazing. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I honestly can't remember I just got that. I think I got it from Jen's Gems and Vintage Finds. Yes, from Jen and Joe. I love them. This is beautiful tiger's eye. And this might be onyx up here, but it is vintage. It has the spring ring clasp. Everything is individually hand knotted. Look at the gorgeous balls. They're huge. Look at that. Let me see this one. Nope, that's just the way the tiger's eye is. There's nothing. That is all chatoyancy. Wow, look at that. Oh, I gotta put it on. I've never put it on yet. I gotta put it on. Are you going to bed, Vicky? Okay, sweetheart. Good night. Thank you for coming. Get some rest. I'll be on Friday night at the usual 9 p.m. Oh, girl, I know what you mean with the back pain. Take a pill, rest your back. Thank you. Thank you for coming, Vicky. And hopefully I'll see you on Friday night, honey. Look at this. Look at this. This thing is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. There's like a pound of tiger's eye here, 2 pounds. Let's see. Oh my God, I love the way it lays. It feels so nice and cold, ice and cold. It feels great. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I'm going to tell you how many carats this is in a minute. And this is probably like 20 millimeters. They're huge. This is unusual to have this massive amount of material to be able to match all of these balls. It does take a massive amount of material. And then they carved it in with those melon, into the melon ball shape, or the fluted. It's actually a fluted shape. Wow. Wow. I love it. I love it. "20 millimeters. 20 millimeters. Wow. This is spectacular. Hi, Wendy. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming by. Beautiful tiger eye necklace. Tiger's eye. Yeah, we've got about 202 carats. Oh, wait, no, that's not carats. I was curious to see what the carat weight came to. So I know it's a lot more than 200. Here. Okay, 1,000 carats. 1,000 carats of tiger's eye. It's actually 1,005 to be exact. But freaking pretty fabulous. Okay, so if there's no interest, I'm going to put this down. Down she goes. Down, down, down. Good to see you, Wendy. Thank you for coming in. All right. What can I show you next? I have a modernist brooch from Taxco that I thought was quite nice. I've never showed it before. I had it pulled for Friday's show, but I'm going to show it right now. It is marked, it's 1980s. It has a registration mark on it. The registration mark says TM72, Taxco. And it is large. I'm going to show it to you in a second. 4.5 inches. And I'm going to do a starting bid. It's 4.5 inches modernist. Starting bid 65. This is like an origami style. Look at the size. I think it's amazing. It is marked Taxco vintage 1980s. And it is early 80s. There's your registration mark and your metal purity mark. Nice long brooch pin stem on here. Nice long big one. It's just a good design. It's a cool design. Reminds me of origami. Right, Manx? It's huge. 4.5 inches. Fabulous modernist design. And imagine this was done in the 80s. I mean, well, they were doing a lot of modernist stuff back then too, you know, post late mid-century. Very nice. Very nice piece. It looks great in real life, honestly. Huge. It's a stunner. It's a showstopper. That is freaking fabulous, right, Bruce? For $65. That is a bargain. That is the starting bid. And it does, oh wait, let me get out of carats and go back to grams. There we go. Looks like it's 30 grams. That 30 grams, that's like melt value right now. I don't even know if that even covers melt value. Ooh, I started too low, you guys. It's fantastic. Okay, if there's no interest, I'm moving fast. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm gonna move on to something else. What would you like to see? Would you like to see some costume? I wanted to show this Los Ballesteros. I'm wearing an old Taxco cuff, but I really wanted to show you this one. This is Los Ballesteros. Nice, strong, healthy spring, great spring on it. And these are all flower buds. These are all little buds. Reminds me of springtime. These are all flower buds. Look at the repoussé work on there is incredible. Very, very deep repoussé with some the oxidation down in underneath that really helps that design to pop. I think it's beautiful, and it's one of the coolest bracelets I've ever had. Here is, you have your Los Ballesteros ornate double B. I'm going to tell you what else it says. Helps if I turn it right side up. Oh, it says a lot. It says Hecho en Mexico. Then it says sterling, how much sterling? 925. And then you have your Los Ballesteros. There's the double B, 925 sterling. It's all there, you guys. It's all there. Very nice old piece. No eagle. So this would have been pre-eagle, pre-1948. Would have been made probably in the mid-40s. No eagle mark, no registration mark. You know, they legally began requiring eagles and registrations in the late 40s. Beautiful cuff. It sits at about a size, well, the cone is useless here. I'm a 6 3/4. This is how I measure, and it fits me like a glove. It's a perfect 6 3/4. And if you're 6.5, you'll be just fine because this does not move on me. If you're a 6.5, because it is so wide, you know, don't forget this part, when you go, this part of your arm is a little thicker. You know, it might sit like that on a 6.5, which I think is still great. Let's see. We'll do a starting bid on this one of 300. Beautiful repoussé work, very deep, very rich, fully finished on the inside. Of course, you know, those silversmiths in Mexico, they are among the best in the world, if not the best in the world. That's why I love it so much. I love everything out of Taxco. Right, Doug? I know, it's magical. 300 is a very good price for this, for what this is. I just, you know, I buy these things so that I can sell them to you, not so I can hoard them anymore. I've done enough hoarding in my life. I've done a lot of hoarding of jewelry in my life, believe me. And I don't need any more. Just a great bracelet. If there's no interest, I'll move on. Looks good with my Melvin Chi earrings too. Right, Sweet Skulls? Probably made in the mid 40s. Somewhere around there. Got all its correct hallmarks and markings, and a very good, healthy spring closure. About a size 6 3/4. I mean, here, if you go here, you're looking at about 2.5 to 2 3/4 inches in this way. Thanks, Sweet Skulls. I appreciate that. Super good price. Thank you, Doug. I appreciate yours throwing your 2 cents in, because I respect your opinion very much. Doug says, super good price. Keep offering it. The right buyer will scoop it up at that price. I hope so, Doug. I hope so. I've shown it once before. So here, yeah, but you know, maybe like you said, the right buyer just might not be here today, and that's fine. I'll show it again. But it looks like it's 2.5 inches across, about 2.5. Beautiful bracelet, so beautifully made. The repoussé work is off the charts. She probably has one already. You know, Olga, and also Olga's wrist is a little smaller. I think she's a 6 or 6.5. This wood will probably work for her, but she probably has, that woman has, she could open a shop. Okay, you guys, let's leave her alone. She doesn't need any more. Aquamarine blue, you got it. Aqua's in. Is there any other interest? Aqua's in for 300. Thank you, Aqua. I appreciate your bid. The repoussé work is really off the charts. And I do believe Olga probably already has one like this, to be honest, or very similar, because she's got pretty much everything. She is a consummate collector, and I say that with complete love and respect, and she knows that. Kirsten's laughing. All right, if there's no other interest, aquamarine blue, you are amazing. You're about to get this for a bargain. That is a bargain. Raven, 67? For what, Raven? MD. Hi, Raven MD, first of all, and welcome in. Welcome. Yes, she has incredible taste. She is a consummate collector. She knows what she's getting. She wants the best example of every category. That is a collector's mind. And that's how we are, right? I mean, it's how we are. And then when you find a better example, you get that, you know. If there's no other interest, I'm going to count it down for my friend Aquamarine Blue, and going once, going twice. Yes, she does, Senorita Estrella. She knows her stuff. She could be a seller if she wanted to be, but she'll never do it. She's too smart to get into this game. She'll leave it up to us. All right, sold to Aquamarine Blue. Thank you very much. Oh, Raven, welcome. You love my videos? Thank you. Is that how you found my channel? Listen, you have to be registered or else you can't buy anything. If you see something you want, I don't want you to miss out. All you have to do is send an email to me. My email address is venicevintagecafe@gmail.com. And I need your registration information if you intend to buy anything. That would be, I need your for billing purposes. I don't want your credit card number. I don't want any financial information. I need your real name and put in what your YouTube screen name is so I know who's who and what's what. Your billing and shipping address. I need a phone number for the carrier. I have to have a phone number and an email address that PayPal would recognize because I do invoice and do everything through PayPal. So welcome aboard. Thank you for finding me. Thank you for joining us. This is a really nice place to be. We have some of the best people in this little community. I feel very, very blessed and lucky. And there's a lot of amazing resellers here right now who I highly recommend as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down and put this away for Aquamarine Blue. Great buy there, Aqua. Seriously, for $300, that's a good one for Los Ballesteros. We have a lot of fun, and everybody's nice. And anybody that's not nice is going to get kicked off my channel and barred. We haven't had any problems. Never had a problem. Knock on wood. It's just a nice community. It's a nice place to be. And thank you for finding us. Welcome. Stay. Hang out for a while. Get a snack. Get a drink. All right. Next up, I wanted to show you this since we're on Taxco. This is an amazing, this is not one of those touristy, questionable sterling or alpaca. Excuse me while I put these. Oh, no wonder they won't go in. I already have earrings on. Hold on a second. There's a little gnat. Got him. Oh, no, you can't. No, got him. I got him. I murdered a gnat. I murdered a fly, you guys. Oh, they're so annoying. Okay, this here, I really want to talk about this. This bracelet is not that cheap touristy Mayan Ryan stuff. No. This is old. This is handmade. There's so much sterling. Look at how thick these bars are. You see these spacer bars? These are all handmade, heavy gauge, very heavy gauge sterling balls. These are probably green onyx, hand-carved green onyx. This is substantial. This is so good. It's a good piece. This is what the tourist-made Mayan Ryan ones that are very common, that are most of the time not even real sterling, even though they might be marked sterling, they're not, and they're usually made with abalone or onyx or malachite, or possibly green onyx like this one. 72 grams. 72 grams. This is all sterling. Tested. I did test it. But it's so old, it has absolutely no markings anywhere. Nothing whatsoever. All handmade, very old. It has the very wide sliding clasp, nice snap. And there are 3 carved warrior faces, Mayan warrior. This is Mesoamerican pre-Columbian design. Very, very nice. Nice carving. And this is old. It's soft. It's worn down. Doesn't look like it was carved with a chainsaw. There's no, see, that's another way you can tell age when you're looking at jewelry. Stuff like this, when stone is carved, it takes a very long time for the edges of carved stone to get this buttery soft and smooth. Okay. Usually, if it's newer, I mean, if it's like, when I say newer, I mean like 50 years old, those edges are still sharp. You can feel it on your finger. Like you can tell the difference when you feel cut crystal. Real cut crystal will be sharp and edgy, and molded glass is soft. Feels like, which is the opposite of the quality in glass. But here, this feels soft. This is the higher quality. It's not sharp at all. This is so that tells me this has a lot of age on it, and there's no markings whatsoever. This is very, very well made. You imagine if you found a squash blossom necklace with spacer bars that thick in between, you would know that that is a very high quality squash blossom that was probably old. And these are the kind of things that collectors look at. So this is a very old Mexican carved warrior face bracelet, size 6 3/4. It's freaking amazing. I have some 950 silver necklaces coming that are going to knock your socks off, but I don't think I'll have them for Friday. It's going to have to be for next week. So this is a 6 3/4. It fits like a bangle. Oh, I'm typing and it's going nowhere. I'm going to take it off for a second. I'm going to do a starting bid on this one of $275, because this is not cheap tourist stuff. This is the best quality that you're ever going to find in a bracelet like this. Jamie Lynn knows. Jamie knows. Jamie's in for $275. Do I see $280 from anyone? This feels so good. When you wear this, you'd feel like you're wearing $1 million. I love the way this is very, very heavy gauge. Did you notice this is very old? There's not a single dent on any of these balls. That just tells, all that does is prove how thick the sterling is. And it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to dent very thick gauge sterling. And sterling is typically not a super hard metal, but when it's thick like this, it's fantastic. And the green stone is beautiful. Great condition. Yes, it is. It truly is. Is there any other interest at $280? If not, then I'm going to count this down for Jamie Lynn. Going once, going twice, and sold, sold, sold to my friend Jamie Lynn. Thank you, Jamie. It's fantastic. You're going to be so happy when you feel this at home. When you have it in your hands, you're going to be so happy. It's really worth it. It's beautiful. Thank you, Jamie. Woohoo, Jamie Lynn. She's got some goodies coming. She got the goodies coming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that is a beauty. I'm really kind of sad to see it go, but I know you'll enjoy it. Enjoy it in good health, Jamie. Hey, Frank, you're here. Welcome, Frank. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you made it. I have a ring to show. I waited for you to get here to show this ring because you're the one that put me on the hunt for a Navajo fire agate. And guess what? I found one. I actually found two, but the other one's so damn expensive. I just couldn't make a deal with the seller. The seller wants way too. I think the seller wants like $300 for the ring. And I'm like, well, okay, I think it's worth it, but I can't resell it, so I can't buy it. And I'm not buying any more jewelry to keep. Yes, right here, Frank. Today might be your lucky day, my friend. We shall see. I was able to get this guy down low enough so that I could buy it, afford to buy it, and bring it to my sale. So here it is. Hold on. I'm not going to keep you in suspense. Now here's there's bad news. The good news is that I found a Navajo fire agate ring, and it's vintage. The bad news is it's a small size. This is a size 5 3/4. So, and it's not adjustable, but it can be sized. And, I don't know. I'm not pressuring you to buy anything, but you put me on the hunt for this. And I know there's a lot of people out there interested in rings like this. So this is a fire agate. I'll give you a good look at every angle of that stone. Beautiful silver work. These are hard to find, but you can see there's a lot of fire. All of that beautiful fire in there is definitely not showing through the camera. But you can imagine you can see enough to get the idea that there is quite a bit of beautiful flash and chatoyancy in there. I hope I'm using the correct terminology. If I'm not, please forgive me. I'm not a gemologist. I'm just a girl who loves pretties. And I'm a good student. I study. I'm studying a lot about turquoise right now because I feel like I need to know more. I want to know more, not because I plan on becoming an expert. That is never going to happen. So it is a 5 3/4. That's the downside. But like I said, a jeweler it's just a simple silver band. It could be made bigger. There's no markings on it. It did test for sterling, though. It's beautiful. And it does have a lot of gorgeous fire in it. Oh, there. So here, let me put this in here. It's a pretty good stone. It has a lot of red and orange. When I just wish it would come through better. It's being shy. It's not showing all of its fire. And of course now my camera won't focus. It's a beautiful ring. You're cuckoo for fire agate. I know you are. And it's a small size though. Let's see, 5 3/4. Let me type it in. I'm going to run it right now, and then I'm going to have to run and turn off my air conditioner. Did I say 5 3/4 or 6 3? It's almost a 6. 5 3/4. I'll do a starting bid on the ring of, ooh, I'll do 145. You can see it's a nice cab, nice little cabochon. Yeah, you might have to. I mean, and that's always a nice thing to do. That's always nice, Frank. It is old. I think this is definitely vintage. It's unsigned. I think it's very old. Beautiful setting. And it looks native made to me. Sure does. Nothing on the back or in the band. No markings. I think it's fantastic too, Frank. I love it. It's a beautiful ring. It's too big for my pinky and it's too small for my ring finger. It's so frustrating. Let me go turn that AC off real quick. It's making noises that I don't like. Looks like before they focus the cut on the bubbles over shape. Yes, yes. A truly incredible ring curation tonight, Lulu. Oh, thank you, Merche. Just want the world. I totally understand, Frank. No pressure to buy ever. And I actually want to thank you for putting me on the scent to hunt down any Navajo, any Native American made fire agates that I can find, which they are hard to find. This one I think is native made just based on the style of it, but I can't, it's so tricky. You're not supposed to say it. I can't say for sure, but people who know, you can look at the workmanship. It's old. It's an old one. It doesn't have those incredible bubbles like your other pieces, Olga. I've seen Olga's pieces. She is spoiled. Olga is spoiled. You're never going to top what you already got. Never. You'll never top that. However, you can add to it because you already got the cream of the crop. In my opinion, the piece, your fire agates, Olga, that you showed me. Oh, I don't have words. I am left speechless. So this is a beautiful, affordable ring. If you want to have maybe a nice starter fire agate, I believe at that price, it's a good price for what this is. For anyone that's looking to get in and start, your fire agate collection. This is a starter. That's what I would call this. I would call this a starter. It does have a nice sheen and flash to it. In person, it shows much better than right now. It's really pretty. Oh, Rebecca is in. Thank you for telling me. Oh, I see you up there, Rebecca, 145. Thank you very much. Rebecca, thank you guys for bringing that to my attention. Thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca's in for 145. Is there any other interest? I would need 150. Thanks, Deb. Okay, I'm going to count it down, going once, going twice, and sold to Rebecca, 145. Thank you very much, Rebecca. I think you'll be very happy at that price for a very old vintage ring. I think that's fair, more than fair. And it's a terrific starter for your fire opal collection, fire agate collection. I'm always looking for them now. I'm obsessed because I'll tell you, Olga, it's your fault. You showed me the ones you have, and I was like, absolutely speechless. They're so stunning. And once you see that, you want it for your, you got to have it. And it's hard. They are so pricey when you get to that level of what, like the ones that Olga has. Good night, Manx. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to be wrapping it up in about 40 minutes. I'll go till 11 o'clock my time. It is now 10:23. And is there any requests or anything that I can show you? I do have a lot of new things, and I'm going to have a banger of a show on Friday. And I'm going to do a preview video for you for Friday's show. I'll do it tomorrow. I have to lay everything out. Oh, I didn't get to show this. I was going to do this. This is a nice little older animal fetish necklace with a sweet, very sweet turquoise phoenix bird at the bottom. The Addiction is Real says, I have to confess that I got the bug from Jason Adams, and then I got some beautiful ones from Wendy. Yep. Well, we all get that's how it works, honey. That's how it works. He got you hooked too. Jason has a way of doing that. He has a beautiful way of presenting jewelry. I love watching him. I love learning from him. He knows what he's talking. He definitely knows what he's talking about. And actually this is similar to something that Jason sold in his show last night. And I don't know if it's the same, but I would say it's very, very close. This is these are sterling little cones and a sterling hook and eye. And then you have your tiny brown he/she shells. It's a double strand. And this one this is different. I've seen different kinds. I've had this necklace a couple times before. One like it. So this one has a spacer bead up at the top. You see with the double drilled holes right here, which is kind of interesting because it kind of keeps everything nice and neat, I think. And are these pump drilled? I don't want to claim that they are unless I'm sure. And they sure look like it to me, but I can't say for sure. It is, I believe it's on sinew. Let me get a better look with the light. Yeah, it's on sinew. Yeah, it's strung on sinew, which is an animal tendon, usually like a deer tendon or something. Could be bovine, could be another animal. And I do believe this to be native made, in my opinion. If I'm wrong, I know someone will correct me. But I do honestly believe that it is. And all of the little animals are so nicely carved. I'll just give you a closer look with different types of jasper and agate. Looks like onyx here or jet. And by the lighter weight of it and it's not quite as cold as I believe onyx would be. My guess is that this is jet and not onyx. But I don't, can't, it's so hard to make, you can't guarantee anything in this business. It's very hard to. As far as what this stone is, if it's onyx or jet, I can't really tell for sure. Just nicely carved. It's a little, I just want to make sure that's not, yeah, that was made that way with the shorter legs. They're not broken. There's no broken pieces. There's no damage. And it's a nice little piece of turquoise in the bird. This one is going to be a starting bid of $225 for the fetish necklace. Double strand. It's cool. I like it. And then there is some turquoise hishis in between the brown shell hishis, which is a little bit of a different touch. Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to give a great price. I bought it for just slightly under that. I was able to negotiate a great deal, but I was told that this is Santo Domingo, but I've not seen Santo Domingo made this way. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've not seen, I wouldn't, I don't know. I just don't know. Well, thank you. It's a beautiful necklace and it is a good price. I think I try to always give a fair price, but maybe my buyer's not here today. Zuni and Kiwa, Santo Domingo make them. Yes. So I was told that this, because I've had Zuni ones before, and it was all dark brown hishi with, it was unusual. This is unusual to me to see a little turquoise mixed in, and it was sold to me as made by Santo Domingo Kiwa, made by the Kiwa tribe, and that this is Santo Domingo turquoise, and this too, I was told, but I just think it's pretty. It's a beautiful necklace. Okay, we're gonna go for about another half hour and then we're gonna call it, and I need to call it a night. My back is starting to hurt as well. I'll just leave this on. Is there anything that anyone would like to see? Because I do have a lot of new jewelry, but I do need to research it and get prepared. I've got some costume here. I didn't hardly show any costume or anything. This is nice. Let me show you this. Oh, and these beautiful shadow box earrings. Oh, here's another ring. And I have a baby bracelet, a little baby cuff. It's so sweet. It's so cute. Okay, let's do that. We don't have to get into costume just now. But what else do I have here? More wood brooches. Ah, another ring. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. We're going to move on to these. Okay, I have a cigar band ring too. Sounds good. All right. Let me show you these rings since everyone was happy about rings today. Any sterling animal or bug brooches? I do, but I'm not sure if I could find them right now. But I got it from Doug, so I trust whatever he said it was. Of course, Frank, I trust Doug implicitly as well. Yes, I'd say you're correct to do so. Sterling animals or bugs? I'm going to look for some and try to bring them to my show on Friday, okay? I wouldn't know how to locate any at the moment, so sorry about that. I have this bug. It's not a brooch. It's not a brooch, but he's a cutie. He's a copper dragonfly or copper tone. I'm not sure if that is all solid copper. I got this from Brudon's treasure chest like a year ago. Look how cool. This is a grown lab grown stone. This is an actual stone. What the heck is it called? I have some other specimens at home, but I don't know how to sell it to you. I don't know how to describe it to you, but I think he's amazing. And I'll do the dragonfly. Hold on. If anybody wants a dragonfly for their desk or whatever, we'll do them for a starting bid of 35. Let's run it. Why not? I have it on the shelf back there because I always intend to run it and sell it. I just never have before. Look at his eyes. Ooh. He's cool, right? He's cool. Beautiful. This is some kind of a mineral specimen. That's a natural mineral specimen. Beautiful. Well, he's fun. He just sits on the shelf or on the desktop. He's a good paperweight. Okay, we'll put him up. I don't know, I just thought I'd run it. Why not? Why not? Why not? These earrings, I have good earrings too. I got good earrings and rings right now. Okay. This is Tanzanite. This, oh, 35 aquamarine blue is in on the dragonfly. Okay. Aquamarine, you got it, darling. If there's no other interest, I'm going to go ahead and count it down for aqua. Thank you. Thank you, Jewelry Genie, for catching me. Going once, going twice, and sold to Aqua. Thank you, Aqua. He's a cutie. Oh, you guys, I have so many cute things that are not jewelry. I have to do a whole show just on smalls. Really. Oh, he's a cutie pie. I don't remember. I might have paid even more than that from Brudens. But this did come from Bruce and Dennis. I remember buying this from them. Thank you, Aqua, and congrats. This is a Nikki Butler ring. I'm back on rings now. It's vintage Nikki Butler. It's Tanzanite, peridot, and I believe in the center we have a rainbow moonstone. All sterling. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. That's not peridot. That is green garnet. I tested this on the Presidium, and I'm looking at my notes on the bag. This is Tanzanite, green garnet, and either opaline glass in the middle, but probably rainbow moonstone. Nikki Butler was big on moonstone. Beautiful 4-leaf clover or quadrifoil design. 925 sterling silver. It's vintage. It is signed on the inside NB and marked 925. You can see the NB and the 925 markings. It is a size 6 and a half, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a half. I probably spelled Nikki wrong. Sorry if I did. Tanzanite. I'm pretty sure it's rainbow moonstone. We'll do a starting bid of 120 on it. Too small for me. Is Ducky here? Oh, there's Ducky. Hi, Ducky. No, Devin. Today she had a family thing. And I really wanted to do it by myself because I would have called you. But I need to get used to following the chat. And I wanted I just wanted to see how it would go if I could do it. You wish it was a 9. Is that your size, Frank? 9? Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not. But it is a nice low profile. There's no prongs to catch on your clothing. Thank you, Ducky. I'm hanging. I think I did okay. Not too bad. I'm going to wrap it up in less than half an hour, but I think we did good. Yeah, darn it. This is a 6 and 3/4, about 6 and a half, 6 and 3/4. I put the wrong size in. It's not 6 and 1/4. It's 6 and 3/4 because I got it on my finger. Yeah, that's 6 and 3/4. Aw, thank you, Aquamarine, and thank you, Jeannie. You guys are too nice to me. I love you so much. Thank you, thank you. It was fun. I do. We all miss Devin, of course. It's always better when Devin's here. That goes without saying. But I was glad that I was able to do it. I just wanted to see if I could do it. Okay, if there's no interest, I'm going to move along. Oh, did I put the price in? Yeah, 120. Okay. Um, I'm going to do okay. We will look out. Here comes a price drop. I'm going crazy, 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 crazy. Watch out. Here we go. All right, let's make it good. Let's make it worth it. There. That's a significant price drop. I'll do 90. If anyone wants a Nikki Butler ring, I can do 90. Love it. And the size is perfect, but I blew my budget. Ah, Sherry Gardiner. I hear you, Sherry. We all get in that same boat, sweetheart. You know it. Frank is in for 90. Nikki Pappas is in. Nikki, I need 95. Frank got in first. I need 95, darling. If you're interested, I would need 95. I'm sorry, Nikki. Yes, that's right, Olga. And it was a challenge just to get here today. And I'm so glad that I did. So glad that I am. I can't believe I almost said I'm not going to do my show. I'm like, how can I not do my show? And it's green garnet and tanzanite. Nikki, are you coming back at 95 or are you otherwise please type in out. And then I'll count it down for Frank. Frank did enter it first, so he's now on your device, just so in case you're wondering, I don't want anybody to think I'm being unfair. It always looks like your bid is first on your device, but on my screen, I see Frank and then you're underneath. So sorry if you're going to be disappointed. Oh, me too, Beach, please. It's really helping me to snap out of my depression. Ooh. Oh, you guys, I love you, Rebecca. Thank you so much. All right. Well, if Nikki's if there's no other interest, I'm going to count this down for Frank, and it's going once, going twice, and sold to Frank. Okay. Thank you, Flo. Thank you, Frank. Thank you very much. And 90, you got it for 90, my friend. Good one. Good deal. Good deal. We like good deals. It's a nice Nikki Butler. Yay, Frank. Is it your first Nikki, your first NB? I had a beautiful Nikki Butler crucifix collection because he makes them gorgeous and ornate. And they were like this big. And I think I did sell all but one or two of them. I don't know. Here's it. Speaking of cross. Okay, this is very tarnished. I haven't cleaned it. I can easily clean it if anybody wants, and I will be happy to clean it. This is an ornate sterling silver and 18 karat gold crucifix. And it's marked BJC and INDO. So it's Indonesia. BJC Indo 925. And under the 925, it says 18K. I think that's what it says. Yeah, or something K. I've got 18K written in my notes, so I got that idea from somewhere. Just, yeah, it looks like 18K right on the back here. There's the back of it, beautifully finished, made in Indonesia. Gorgeous. Down here it says 925 and 18K. And that says BJC Indo. And I think this is probably is that a ruby or garnet? Well, I have the Presidium here. It's all fired up. Let's see what it test says. Garnet. This is a garnet. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a garnet. And this is so tarnished. Hold on. Let me give it a quick little polish. It's like black. I usually clean these up before I show them. But like you all know, I'm not prepared today at all. So let me just give it a quick little shine. Oh, so pretty. It's so intricate. And I can dip the chain so you don't get any tarnish on your neck. I'll dip the chain in sterling cleaner, but I won't dip the pendant because I have delicate cleaning jewelry cleaner liquid that it says it's safe for semi-precious stones, but I don't think you'd want to actually dip this thing. I'll just polish the heck out of it. Ooh, wow. And this look feels old, like the design is wearing down from age. I don't know. I don't think it's antique or anything. Certainly not. But it does have some years on it. It has some age on it. Okay, well, there's a little bit of a polish on it. So you can at least have a look at what it looks like. And you can see the little 18 karat gold at the top, and then at the 4 points of the cross, and the little bead down there. A lot of really, really pretty detail, ornate detail work on it. I'm going to do this as a starting bid of, let's do 48. And that's probably way too low. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. I priced it too low. Senorita knows. Deb's in for 48. Frank's in for 50. Aqua, I need 55, darling, if you'd like to. This is 14 grams of sterling. I need a 55. Oh, and then Frank's back at 60. Oh, everyone's woke up now. Frank was first in with 60, so I need 65 from some. Oh, power bid 75 from Aquamarine. This is a beautiful piece. It has that nice, you can get a good look. Oh, it looks like there's gold around the garnet as well. Very pretty garnet there. Frank has high bid at 80. Jeannie's out. Jeannie, thank you so much for your bid, sweetheart. Aqua's back at 85. So this does feel like it has a lot of age on it because this design is almost worn flat. Isn't that crazy? Probably from wear. Frank's back at 90. You do get this nice box chain, sterling box chain with it. Aqua's back at 95. Beautiful. It really is beautiful. It has a nice big bail if you want to put it on a thicker, heavier chain. This chain is 19 inches. Okay. Out to Aqua. Thank you for your bids, Frank. Thank you so much, everyone. And Deb's out. Deb, thank you for your bids. Everyone, thank you so much. Counting down for Aqua, going once, going twice, and sold to Aqua. Thank you very much, everyone, for your bids. I really appreciate it. All right. Now, I do have a modern sterling, and I believe this is green garnet as well, necklace that is, like I said, it's modern. Let me get it out. This is like a floating heart. Thank you so much. And congratulations, Aqua. That was fun. I love auctions. So this one still has a tag on it. And it says it's 18 inches, 925 sterling, and it's green sapphire. That's what it was. It's green. These are green sapphires, you guys. It did test all the way up at the sapphire level with white zircon. Just waiting for the camera to focus. Comes on a sterling chain. There we are. I want you to see those green sapphire. Those are green sapphires with white zircon in sterling silver in an abstract. That's an abstract floating heart. Very pretty. It's 18 inches. So you can see for scale about how big this baby is. Here's the back of it. Ooh. Nicely made. It's new, never been worn. But I liked it because it's green garnets. I like to find a slightly less common. Whenever it's possible, I grab it if I can find stuff. And this will be a starting bid of 45. Green garnet and sterling with white zircon. I said green garnet. I meant green sapphire. I keep saying garnet. It's not garnets. These are sapphires. There are 5 green sapphires here. Oval cut, fully faceted green sapphires. Beautiful mossy green, soft mossy green, very, very pretty. Yes, they do, Frank, and they're wonderful. It's a very hard stone, and it wears very well. Great for jewelry. Beautiful. I like that mossy green color. Yeah. I love rainbow sapphire jewelry, where they'll have like every color of the rainbow in there. That was big in the 80s and 90s, and it's still big. Green is rare. Green is one of the rarest for sapphires. It truly is, Frank. Thank you for pointing that out. And purple, I think purple is the only one that's more rare than green. I have a few more. I'm gonna keep showing pieces until something sells, and then I'm gonna wrap up the show because everyone's tired. My back is aching. I've been on for 3 hours, and I think that's enough. I'm just proud of myself that I even made it to do a show today. If you knew how low I was, it's clinic. Rebecca, I see you for 45. Rebecca, thank you very much for your bid. Is there any other interest? Anyone in at 50? I need 50. Otherwise, I'm going to count it down for Rebecca. Okay. Going once, going twice, and sold to Rebecca, 45. Very good. You got a good deal there too, sweetheart. You deserve it. I'm glad. It's beautiful. I think you'll be very happy with it. Yeah, for anyone who has ever experienced clinical depression, I struggled the last few days big time because you feel like there's 10-pound weight strapped to each ankle and each wrist, first of all. And you know that sleepy, groggy feeling when you have to get up at 4 in the morning to catch a flight or something and you just can't get out of that sleepy mode? It's like that all freaking day long. Brain fog, can't get motivated to do a damn thing. And that's where I was the last few days. But I'm snapping out of it. And coming here and doing the show has been the best thing. I'm used to it. I'm used to having to force myself to push through because most of us don't have the luxury to sit around and be depressed all day, especially if you're raising kids and stuff. You know what I mean? And I've dealt with it my whole life, ever since. And I had a child that I had to worry about. You don't get the luxury of staying in bed all day. You got to get up. You got to make lunches. You got to make breakfast. You got to take them to school. But then when I lived alone, now that I live alone, it's easy to just fall into that depression spiral. And having good friends to talk to, like I do, and having you all now to just to be with, to be in my life, has really made a difference. I want you to know that. And to my friends who check on me, who have been checking on me, thank you so much. I love you for it. So I'm going to say good night. And thank you guys so much. It was a great show. Some people are literal hot mess. Frank, if you knew what was going on in here half the time, you might not think I'm a rock star, honey. I'm not a rock star. I'm just a tough lady. And I'm tough because I had to get tough. I had to get tough. I went through some shit in my life. And I came out all right with God's help. I watch so many people, everyone is struggling with sales. It's not you, Lulu. It's the economy and the world. Scary, scary times for people. Frank, that is so true. We are in a very tough economy. And the fact that we're even still here able to keep doing this is such a blessing. And thank you all so much for making it possible for us. Hi, Pistachio. Welcome in. I'm just wrapping up my show. And thank you for being here. If you've been watching, thank you. I really appreciate you. Don't ever give up. No, don't worry. I would never give up. I would never hurt myself. You guys don't ever think anything like that. I've been around this block so many times. It's like, oh, here we go again, and after a few days, I'm fine again. And now I'm on my way back to fine. I am on my way back to fine. You guys are the best. I want to thank you. I want to tell you all, I love you so much for being in my life and for allowing me to do what I love. Thank you. And may God bless you all. And until I see you again on Friday, I'll be back on Friday, 9 p.m. as always. I want to say I love you. And everyone, Nikki, Sweet Skulls, Jeannie, Frank, Beach Please, Twist of Fate, Sherry Gardner, Pistachio, Rebecca, all of you, I love, 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 love. Thank you. And I'll see you on Friday. And may you have a peaceful mind and a joyful heart until I see you on Friday, because I'm going to try to. So thank you. Bye, everyone. And I'm going to try to do a preview video for you tomorrow for Friday. And I'm going to finally give you a sneak peek at all of those nice new pieces that I acquired. Love you all so much. Thank you for being part of my life. Bye.